Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Friday Night Bricks. We're at 4:03. We'll save me for last. We'll go around the screen here and see who's here tonight. We got the Hedge Night. How was the Hedge Night tonight?
Doing pretty well. Trying to come up with ways to use parts because we're on the bulk timeline. Trying to quickly figure out what to do because I'll be out of town this weekend. So it's kind of my last chance to come up with ideas before end of Sunday night.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll have to have a shorter show at some point, and we'll have to talk. Okay. How is Jesse tonight?
Pretty good. I opened up another Dreams set so that I can have my complete collection of these cool swords.
Nice. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, those swords look huge.
And this box is new. I've never opened a box. And it's got like the tray inside.
Oh, nice.
Oh, très bien.
Tray.
Oh, wow.
So it opened flat, open up.
Wow. I haven't seen those since the old castle and Master.
I mean, it doesn't have like a plastic screen over it, but somebody was experimenting with that. So that is the tiger shark thing, which I probably should turn into a tiger shark train instead of a.
Ooh,
Isn't that what they called Reed in high school?
That'll be fun. And yeah, that's what I'm working on.
Like the shirt. I like the shirt. Good shirt.
Yeah, starting the tiger shark.
Nice. Is that printed or a sticker at the front of that?
It's a printed shirt. It's the
the tiger, the front of the tiger.
Oh,
is that
shirt.
This
is printed. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Nice.
No stickers yet.
Okay, cool. We've got Brett. How's Brett tonight?
Yeah, Brett's good. All the kids are real, but I'm good.
Well, that's good. Okay, well, it's good to see you. Cliff, we haven't seen Cliff in a while. Cliff, how is Cliff tonight?
I'm doing good. How about you all? I'm
pretty good.
Trying to stay warm.
Clicking Cliff. Yeah, it's freezing.
I like that castle over your left shoulder there. That's
I think I got everybody.
That's the 3-in-1 castle. I just got done building that, getting ready to tear it down to do the other ultimate builds.
Is that the new one of the Horse Knight's cat? Yeah, it is a Horse Knight, isn't it? I can see the brick built castles. I've seen some really nice builds with two of them, so the parts selection must be really good.
Yeah, I saw. I got on Rebrickable the other day, and I saw I might have to either get some parts or buy a couple more.
You can see the irony there, Cliff, can't you?
Well, I did buy 13 of the old 3-in-1 castles.
Wow.
Little different castles.
That's a few castles.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and then there's me. Yes, you'll see something here. Purple shirt update. So let's see here. We'll see which ones we've got here so far. We have.
There's one for Panda, right?
We've got Mark from Brickworld.
Mark.
Yes, we have Pandemonious Panda. Yes.
Nice.
Very good. And that's it.
Unfortunately,
Poor Brett.
Unfortunately, I need to actually, where did that go?
Unfortunately,
Hello, Panda. Hello, Johnny G. Hello, Mr. Hinkle.
There was an issue with Brett's shirt. I should have just kept this and just did Brett builds panel castles underneath it, and then I'd have to get him a second shirt eventually. But so that was one of the mistakes. So it doesn't say Brett's builds; it says Brett builds, which we know he should be able to build. So she's going to fix that.
You should put panels up there.
Yeah, and then Tim is supposed to be Tim's Brick Adventures. You might see the problem with that
Who's
last
Tim?
one there. Tim from Lego Masters
Adventures.
Reed,
I've never seen him on the screen.
I will send you $50 if on Hoosier's shirt you put Thomas and then underneath you put Tank.
I might put like, you know, I might do like private sparkles or something or whatever. So yeah, there were two issues with the shirts because I drove up yesterday because it was gonna be cold today. So I drove up yesterday to get the shirt.
Will the shirts be correct or will they be misspelled? Will the colors be right? Tune in next week.
So basically, when I drove up and I was looking at them, I'm like, oh, okay, cool, you know. And I look and I'm like, this one doesn't look right. And she's like, oh, did I do something wrong?
Your proofreaders.
And I looked at my sheet of paper and it did say mine was spelled correctly. She's like, oh, I missed a letter. Let me fix that. And then I looked at Brett's shirt and like, oh, yeah, I think it's supposed to have like an S after the end. And I look, I'm like, oh, that one's right. That one's not right either. And so she's like, oh, she's like, I can't believe I did that again. I'll have to fix that. And I was like, you know, and then later on I said, you know, I don't mind driving up here. I love the business. I love the work. I love the work you do. And she's like, I just made a couple mistakes, but you still say you love the work. And I was like, you know, but it's still, I mean, you guys have done pretty good work. I mean, so it's, you know, and she said, I'm not even going to tell so-and-so, I'm just going to fix it. And I'm like, okay, cool. But yeah, so 2 shirts have been delayed. So yes, Brett, that means your shirt is not in the mail. Like someone had said that it was.
Look, right. To save aggro, and seeing as you said it's such a good business, as long as it says Brett Builds, I don't care.
Nah, she'll fix it. Because I literally, as I was thinking, I was like, man, I should have just changed. I should have just added panels castle or something underneath. And then I'd have to get them panel castles. And I'd have to get them
Reed, I was going to send you Master Wizard, Potion Maker, but you know, I know you're on the budget.
Yeah. So I picked up one of the new Daisies sets too, just to kind of see what some of the parts are. Somebody had mentioned there were some cool parts in here, and so I figured I'd pick it up and look and see what the parts look like. So it's cool.
Listen here, Panda. I've got a Hosier Bricks banner if you want one. Not a Hoosier Bricks, a Hosier Bricks. All right.
Well, the 2 Cerberus would have been, but I didn't freaking think about. Nope, I didn't hear from anybody soon enough to save it, so it had to get changed too. But yeah. So, but yeah, I'm waiting on some orders for ballasting for track. I mean, I'm loving the guys on Facebook Marketplace on the Pick a Brick Wall Exchange group. I got a bunch of guys I've been dealing with. I mean, when they even go to the walls and see the new bricks, they'll even mess with me and say, "Hey, I'm at the wall. There's some parts on here. Did you need anything?" And I'm like, "No," or I'll check and see. I mean, which ones? And so they do have the new Jester in the BAM, which looks kind of cool.
Jester's dead.
So that one I might get. But yeah, it's that time of year, so we're all trying to get our parts for our special order. I always thought it'd be kind of cool if we could actually, if they'd ever bring us over there to help it count it. I wouldn't mind.
Hello,
that.
Stephen.
Regis Maximus, did you say on the Builder minifig there's a new Jester? Yeah.
Yeah, there's a new Jester. Let me see.
Can I ask a small favour? If you do happen to get one, can you get the only Jester on the panel one as well, please? I will pay whatever it costs.
I appreciate that.
The only Jester on the panel.
Listen, you ain't funny,
I'm listening.
Mr. Wagner. You like Star Wars. You're all serious.
I like Castle is what got me into Lego, Brett, not Star Wars.
Yeah, well.
Hey, I like your shirt, Mr. Hedge Knight.
Thank you. My dad used to work for the Forest Service back in the day.
Nice. I'm a Smokey the Bear collector.
Oh, nice. I did not know that. I'll keep an eye out.
I wore the Smokey the Bear suit for the fire department when I was on there. So
Oh, nice. Excellent.
At Christmas, he puts a different suit on.
whatever,
You
bro.
know?
All right, so I don't know when the last time you've been on, Cliff, but I don't remember you ever being on. So, what are the 10 questions for new panelists? Reed.
10 questions.
When did you start building Lego, Cliff?
Well, I'm new to the hobby. I guess around COVID time when I was sick, started building.
And what got you into the hobby? Was it just Why did you pick Lego?
Well, I was sick. Got off life support, and I was depressed. My wife and I was watching Lego Masters. And my wife said, I told my wife I used to play with those when I was a kid, and she went and bought me a little Captain America mech, and that's where it took off.
Nice. And what themes do you like to build in?
Castle, Creator Expert cars, or Icon cars now, speech amps.
You're a
And
boat
very
collector
good.
the same as Reed, didn't you, Cliff? You like boats? You like boats the same as Reed. Reed does a lot with boats.
Yeah, I like the pirate ships and historical boats like the Titanic, the Endurance, and all that stuff.
And do you go to any shows?
Yes, I've been to was it Brick Universe there in Tennessee
Okay, yep.
a couple years. I haven't made it anywhere else yet. I thought about going to Break World at some point.
It's a nice show, but it is a bit of a. It's a great show, but it's a bit of a journey to get there.
What's
Yeah.
that?
This
Who's
is actually looking pretty decent. Nice. Sorry. And then,
There's a
are you
Jester.
part of a lug at all?
Yes, I'm part of the TNVLC.
Which stands for
Tennessee, was it Tennessee, Nashville? I don't know. It's lug. Was it? I don't know what the abbreviation stands for. It's Tennessee Valley Lego.
Authority or Lego Authority or something.
Could be TNVLC is all I.
Nice.
I never took time to read out the whole.
Monster
Acronym.
Energy, not a sponsor.
What do you think of that Jester, Kevin?
There are more than enough jesters out there. The red elephant cap is the one thing I'm mildly interested in.
I think it's Tennessee Valley Lego.
Nice.
You ever go to the Chattanooga National Model Railroad Association show?
I have not. I want to.
I'm thinking about one of our members is we're building a big Lego train layout to bring to that show.
What's up?
I will always love you, Cliffy,
Do
for
what?
your first train purchase. Why did you buy your first train?
Well, because your boy I saw his train. Well, I gotta get me a train.
A certain Hoosier Bricks in the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Jimmy.
birthday as well. Yeah.
It is nice to see Cliff on the panel. I was surprised and very excited.
It's an enableist.
Well, I'm glad. To
What's
make
the record?
somebody happy.
We push for MJ as well. Come on, MJ. In you come. It's all right. We're all friends here.
Yeah.
All right. I've just invented a new plant that I'm pretty pleased with in my search for use of parts.
Does it have medicinal purposes, Mr. Wagner?
Nice.
Is that green part we were talking about?
It's the green part plus a crude green candle plus the little angled CMF holder, which is what I call it. I'll show you the part. It's this part right here that the Lego, the Marvel CMFs came with.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Did we have that green part in something in one of our projects?
It's been in our previous bulk before.
Okay.
So,
But
now
the green how about the green candles? Have they been in our stuff before or not?
I don't know if the dark green candles have been in, but I will mention these parts on our Discord.
Well, that
But no,
looks
this
pretty
turned out
nice.
very well.
I like that.
Yeah, I've been trying to find a good use for those, and I finally figured it out. And then this was the other one I did using the same parts but without the angled holder. So the sword leaves have a little clip on it, so you can clip them directly to the candle, which you can't do with most other pieces. So this is two easy little things to do with it, and this could turn into a tree or a shrub pretty easily. And actually, this one could too. So, yep,
Looking
I'll
good,
be
Mr.
posting those
Rabbit.
tonight.
Looking good.
What was that?
I said, looking good. Looking
Thank
good.
you. Always searching for new uses for trees. And then the other one, the other tree that I built yesterday is this one.
I like that.
And the key piece for this, which it's magenta, but you can't even really tell with this build, is the new part that comes in K2SO4.
Oh, was that the black one we were talking about?
Yeah, in black. I only have it in magenta. It's this part right here, but it fits 8 clips perfectly.
Oh, nice.
And it's got full motion on it. It's a really nice part. So,
It does look pretty sweet.
yeah. So I'm sold on those two. Oh, and I should show my my little cobblestone technique too.
Yeah, I was thinking of the window frames, and then the 1x2 curve plate. I think were the two I'm thinking
Actually,
of.
I'm probably not going to show that because it doesn't look good because the colors don't match. The technique works, but
Yeah,
the colors don't match up, so it's hard to see.
but it does look good. It looks cool.
That's what I'm trying to learn right now, how to cobblestone my castle floor. That's what I'm learning to do right now.
I put tiles down once. I got a brick separator and I tried taking them off, and by the end of it, the end of my fingernails were all bleeding.
Yep, that's what I I just took apart my D&D build over the last month or two, and I had a bunch of 2x2 jumpers in the middle of 16x16 plates, and my fingernails got wrecked. I will not be doing that again. So I'm looking at ways to either put down 2x plates and then put the jumpers on top so I can access it from either side, or something else. But I'm being much more considerate of that going forward to make sure that doesn't happen again.
Now, I don't know if this will help you, but I got this thing called Break Popper. Whatever. It's a little cheap thing I got from Amazon for like $10. It's got a little ridge up here. Oh, sorry. It has a little ridge right here. You can get underneath your tile and just it'll pop right off without breaking them or anything.
Is that metal? Does that damage the plate at all?
Not at all.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I'll have to check that out then, because that's what I need is something like that. And Johnny G, we are not talking about that Legend of the Sword movie again. We talked about that last week. But
You know, we're talking about all
I
types
really
of
enjoyed
movies.
Night of the Seven Kingdoms, although some people might find it boring. But I read the book and I really enjoyed it, so I was a big fan of it.
I read the book too, and I'm watching the show myself.
I watched The Last Witch Hunter the other day.
Did you watch the first episode, Cliff?
Yes. It started off.
I really liked it. It did. I was a little put off by that, but it was funny how they did the play on the original intro with that.
Yep. But yeah, I enjoy the show. I like to watch the show and look in the background at the castles and all the buildings, and
oh yeah,
you can get some ideas for the castle thing.
I would say that what is it? Not Eaters of the Dead. That was the book. What was the movie? The Seventh.
What's up, Nikki?
It's got Antonio Banderas in it. What is it called? Hey, Nikki. That's one of the better fantasy movies I've seen. Someone in the chat's going to tell me here.
Yeah, I can't think of it either.
You're not on about Zorro, are you?
No, Zorro's okay. I enjoy Zorro, but it's not a great movie. Yeah, that only works so well, Panda. You'd think that would work well, but it sometimes works, sometimes doesn't, and jumper tiles are worse than regular tiles.
Mm-hmm.
Lego will give you the brick separator for free. Ain't going to be absolutely useful, is it? It's
Oh, I have a problem with it. The edge like starts dulling out and getting smashed in. You have to. I either take a file and try to file it down, or just get a new one.
No, MJB, it's not Desperado. Thanks for nothing. Although Desperado's a great movie. I really enjoy Desperado, even though it's really cheesy and over the top.
I remember watching that movie, Desperado.
I had a friend that loved it. We watched it many times.
Masters of the Universe. I saw the trailer today. It looks like it might be pretty good. It's got to
I
be better
haven't
than
seen the trailer, but I've seen some clips, and I love what's his name as Man at Arms.
It's got to be better than the last Masters of the Universe movie I saw.
I'm not familiar. Yes, 13th Warrior, not 7th. Yes, MJB, that's what I was talking about. That's a really good, really enjoyable fantasy movie, in my opinion.
I might try to watch that.
All right, you're out. I like my other design better. All right.
Johnny G.
I'm not going to watch it right now.
Save
it for next week.
He is.
And I haven't seen the Darth Maul trailer yet either. I thought that was supposed to be released yesterday. I saw a teaser about it. I'm interested in seeing that.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited to watch the Masters of the Universe. It's got to be better than the last one.
I've always
The
liked
movie. I don't know about the cartoon. I didn't watch the new cartoon, but the old movie, it was weird.
I've heard good things about the new cartoon, but I never watched it.
Yeah, neither have I.
I'm not interested in the movie, but I am interested in the fact that my 2 giant He-Man Funko Pops are going to go up in value. Does that count?
It's good to have the right priorities there, Brett.
Well, like
I
Chris
know.
said, the last movie was a real letdown. So.
Hey, dude, Jude.
No, dude.
What's up, dude, Jude?
Jude.
It's a dude, Jude. So the animated one was good today.
Say, Cliff, if you read the head guide, I assume you've read Game of Thrones.
Yes. Well, I'm in the process of reading the Game of Thrones. I try to go with the shows. I read the book that went with
show isn't very good.
And then
The books are much better.
yeah, I've been reading the books and trying to follow along in the movies, see how close they are.
So the first season mirrors it very closely. The second season already starts making some changes, and by the third, they've deviated significantly. When you get to the part beyond the books, it just turns to garbage.
Yeah.
So they hit some of the key points that he wanted, but they don't do it well at all.
I did like the battle with the dead people. The big old
Which they never get to in the books. So
yeah. I haven't made it that far in the books yet. I started with the House of the Dragon. Was it the Fire and Ice? Whatever was that? Whatever book is.
A Song of Fire and Ice.
Yeah. Then I'm reading the book of the Seven Kingdoms, Knights of the Seven Kingdoms book. Watching the show, and then I'm going to get back into reading the Game of Thrones and rewatch the show again.
I would read the book without watching the show myself, but that's just my own personal opinion. All of the books, if you have a CD player yet, or you listen to books on CD, the audio version is all the same narrator who does a fantastic job. So I'd recommend buying the audio CDs from like Half Price Books or something, because it's very enjoyable to listen to. But they're still probably some of my favorite books, but if he never finishes them, then I may not ever read them again.
Yeah.
Which I don't expect he will.
I don't expect him to finish writing the books. I wish he would.
Yep.
He needs to quit worrying about making shows and finishing the books.
Yep. because his legacy is pretty much nothing if he doesn't finish those books.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Song of Ice and Fire. Yeah.
Yeah, and the best things about the books are, one, very few of the characters are all good or all bad. Everyone's gray. Everyone has good things and bad things that they do, and the show kind of doesn't follow that. They turn characters good or bad, and then you never know who's going to die in the books. Everyone is fair game, which again, once you get far enough along in season 6 and 7, you've got this whole group of people that are all going to plow along together until they get to the end. In the books, you have 10 different storylines in different places, different characters, and yeah, show's garbage. After season 2 or so, season 3 is okay.
I watch it. I like the show for what it was, but yeah, I'm gonna read the books as well, and
Roy Dotrice is the author. He's actually in the show as one of the Meisters or something, but yeah, I wish he would finish it, but I don't think he ever will. And yeah, season 1 was the best Game of Thrones season by far for the TV show.
I agree.
Although we'll see, Night of the Seven Kingdoms might end up being better.
Right.
It probably won't be. It's not going to have the excitement that the show did, but
it's just what I understand is just going to be more drama. There's not going to be very much action or anything like that, and it's more like a drama.
It's more about character development,
which that's fine by me. I can enjoy that as well.
Yep.
I at first I didn't even want to watch it. Zizou's the one who talked me into watching it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and at first I would come back, man, that's nothing but a porno and it's a horrible movie. But
I could see why you would think that.
And so, but I gave it another shot, and I think I had it the whole, or was it 7 or 8 seasons done in a week?
7 seasons, yep.
I had it done watched in a week. And I caught up on the House of Dragons. Now I'm up to date. I went and bought the books. I want to read the books, and I read the Fire and Ice. That was a big old book, but it was interesting. Now I'm reading the Knights of the Seven Kingdoms. If I lose power, I imagine I'll finish reading that book.
Yeah, I rarely get time to read anymore, and that's where that would be a good excuse to do a little more reading.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're partially right.
Again, the books were good. The show was not. Yeah. So when they started writing the show themselves, then it kind of lost most of its quality.
Yeah. See, I do that too, Nikki. When I'm in my Lego room, if I'm working on something, I'll turn. That's how they help me read the Fire and Ice. There's a guy on YouTube that narrates it. He does a heck of a good job. He does it chapter by chapter. So I turn him on and go work on my whatever I'm doing on my layout. Listen to it while I'm doing that. That did help. I used to try to read at least 1 or 2 hours a week in it before,
Yeah, I used to be an avid reader. I read all the time, and eventually I got busy, and whenever I take trips for work, I throw an audiobook in. I'm starting to listen to Bernard Cornwell's Sharp books. which I've read a number of his other historical fiction and enjoyed. And I found 4 of the books at Halfway Books last week that I picked up, so maybe listen to those. Yes, this who is missing book talk. And the Nikki, if you're talking about comparing the show to the books, I don't think there's any comparison. If you're talking about comparing Game of Thrones with The Hedge Knight, then yeah, those are very different mediums or different types of stories. So
we go back to reading 25. Didn't realize how much.
yeah, reading is good. Books are better than any movie or any TV show, other than Andor.
Yeah. Well, that's true, but those are pretty big books and stuff. Trying to put that in a show is tremendously hard. So they have to cut out some parts and change other things for the sake of time.
Yeah.
But yeah, they could probably rearrange it better where it made more sense and follow more along with the books. But it's kind of hard to do that when there ain't no books there to be going off of, like at the end of the show.
Yeah.
So I just took it for what it was and enjoyed it. For what it was. I wasn't critical about it because at that time I didn't read the books. I didn't know anything what went on in the books, but what others told me.
Yeah.
But I just liked it for what it was.
And if you haven't read the books, then the show is much different.
Right.
And it's a very different comparison.
But I read the thing I did. I watched the show before I bought the books, and I'm gonna go back and read the books. I'll probably be the same with everybody else, just not liking the show. I have to read the books, but we'll get through it. I just know it inspired me to do my castle. So my welcome my castle.
So a little palm plant.
Nice.
This has bamboo leaves to it, but that looks pretty decent too. Yeah, I think I knew I was missing a key component for using this part because
Is that the new leaf that just came out?
Nope, that's the old palm leaf.
Oh, okay.
So, because I've been looking at this for months trying to figure out how to use it, and just adding that little angled piece makes all the difference in the world, and I never considered it that way. I was trying to bend it out away from the stem, but bending it back towards the stem makes all of these work. So I think I've got a winner.
Nice.
So time to add some candles to my selections.
Hopefully, well, and if you need more nomination stuff, I think I still have my 2 that are still I have not done. So
yeah,
just let me know. I think the other 3 I think are just our other limbs too. I think so. Yeah.
Temeraire. Who wrote Temeraire or the Temeraire series? And I'm woefully out of touch with any authors within the last decade. I've mostly read older authors. I worked at Half Price Books up until 15 years ago, so I was pretty in tune with authors prior to that. But I haven't been reading new authors at all. I've slowly started making my way through some of the classic authors, and sadly, generally each time I read one of their books, I'm like, oh, the cover art was nice for this, but this author isn't that great. That was Terry Goodkind was probably the biggest one, where he had all the books and great art and looked interesting, and read the first book. I was like, oh, this is garbage. Naomi Novik sounds a little familiar, but I haven't read anything by her. Usually I peruse Half Price Books every time I go through, and any decent fantasy authors, I'll pick up their books on CD to listen to. Sadly, I don't get enough time to read that much. for actual books. Yeah, Terry Goodkind was such a disappointment. I was like, oh, it's a bad rewrite of Lord of the Rings. Like a really bad rewrite. Generally, when I think of He-Man, I think of the Four Non-Blondes YouTube clip. And I kind of enjoyed He-Man as a cartoon when it was on, but it was a very blatant toy sales show, just like a lot of the cartoons were at the time. Like when you look at the vehicles and the figures, it's like, yep, those were designed based on the vehicles they already built and they were ready to sell.
I think, and actually, the show was built around the toys. I think is why.
That's what I was saying.
Which was kind of cool. I mean, it was some of the first times they ever had done that.
Yep, cool corporate television. But again, it was an enjoyable show.
Half-hour commercial.
Ready Player One is a very good book. Don't read Ready Player Two.
I liked it.
I did not.
I liked it.
He essentially retconned his first book in a bad way. So,
oh, somebody's not waiting for snow. He's hanging with us.
And the movie Ready Player One's fantastic too, despite the dumb skeleton scene.
Get some snow
tomorrow.
Tomorrow. It'll snow there tomorrow. And then you'll lose power too.
Like 13 inches.
Did you tell it who's got?
That's all?
Did
When
you
you
tell-
haven't got it yet, you're getting it tomorrow?
He's got to go Madhouse first, Reed. He's got to go Madhouse before it snows.
Oh, is this who? We were just talking about you earlier.
I ain't going nowhere, Brett. I'm getting out of bed. I'm going to work.
What's up, Big Nate?
Hey, Big Nate.
It's too dang cold out there, Dad. Do you have to go to work tonight, or does that not start till tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Oh, I didn't know if you would like pre-salt the road or anything.
Yeah. Well, and the book, if you're looking for the Easter eggs, the book was much better. But yeah, Cliff brought up, we were talking Game of Thrones and George R.R. Martin and a few other fantasy authors. Some Bernard Cornwell. Oh, I picked up some parts from. I had to run out to Chicago for work this week and picked up I visited 3 Lego stores plus a Discovery World, which was pointless, but they didn't have the best stuff, but they had a few things I picked up.
Three Lego stores and a Discovery Center. That don't sound like work.
Well, I had to work first, and then I went to those places. It's only a half hour to the first one, and the rest of them were on the way back. So, nice box full of nuclear glowing yellow 1x2s, which I don't think I've seen before.
1x2 plates.
Yep.
Wow.
And these are the fluorescent ones. Yeah, fluorescent ones, not the cool yellow ones. See how it glows almost like a Fortnite chest?
Nice.
Might have to hunt some of those down. Was that at the Discovery Center or the Lego store?
That was at the Lego. That was actually at I think that was in Wauwatosa. Yeah, I was mentioning that I've read Bernard Cornwell books in the past and enjoyed them. He's a good historical fiction author. I just found 4 of the Sharp books last week at a half-price book, so I picked those up and reading my first Sharp novel. It's kind of in the middle of his 20-book run, but then picked up some tomato ketchup tiles in 1x4 in case I need to use those again. So nice to have, but not necessary.
We pulled Kevin's AFOL card. He's buying small boxes.
No, I only needed a small box of each of those.
He's spending his money wisely, Hoosier. What are you talking about?
Unlike the rest of us who just recklessly spend on crazy amounts of stuff.
And then a large box Hoosier. Half of it is 1x3 round plates.
Ooh, I like those.
Oh,
Which are coming in more and more handy the more I build. I used a lot of the 1x2s and a number of the 1x3s on my fir tree build that I just did last month, which is this one. Nikki,
Ooh.
I saw how well they were used in your build and was like, well, I got to come up with a technique to do that too now. So
That's a cool tree. I like it.
is that Mo2 trailer, Johnny G?
You got to figure out how to make that tree.
And then a stack of 1x8 plates and ketchup red. And then a couple of stacks of 1x8 brick and light bluish gray. Oh, Johnny G, I've been showing off trees and shrubs the whole time.
So where have you been, Johnny G? Were you asleep?
Yeah, where have you been? This is the dead tree that I built for that show as well.
That is awesome. I like that.
it's nice.
I was pretty happy with how that turned out.
Expect pictures
And
of
then my little palm shrubs that I just came up with today. I had the base set, but I couldn't think of how to use it. My little
You're gonna have to create a Google sheet with pictures and parts lists.
I posted pictures in Discord. This guy, which is a 3-piece wonder, it's just the candles, the little candles with the side piece, and then 5x6 leaves. And this can be green or brown, but I was very happy with how this turned out. And then I showed this earlier, but this guy that uses that round plate. Oh, there goes that.
We're not supposed to break it.
From the bottom here, the round plate, that magenta plate that comes with K2SO4 in black. It's also white and tan. It perfectly fits clips better than the octagonal piece does, which lets them slide around. It's beautiful. So, sorry, what was that, Hoosier? That's the WISLUG Discord, Jeff. Sorry, you're not invited.
Oops. Oh, drop some snow. Dang it.
We're not going to drop no more snow, Reed.
Snow in the house. Snow in the house.
Yeah, Chad did a phenomenal job on those trees. I was very impressed. I'm like, I have to use the ferns for fir trees now.
Now, do you have a city or something that you're building for, or you just?
I usually do them in my castle displays or whatever I've got. We have there's a train display that I'm planning to use those fir trees with when I show my section again next with WISLUG. But yeah, primarily it's castle and historic builds that I'll use them with, but I try to come up with as many techniques as I can to give some variety to it.
Nice.
Black trees I'm using black trees because the parts I want are not in reddish brown, but I think black's fine too. Reddish brown and black are both perfectly acceptable colors for trees. I'd prefer reddish brown, but they can't all be reddish brown.
Sure.
I want to see how you made those trees.
Which ones? Which one, Hoosier?
The pine tree.
Oh, the pine tree? That's going to be complicated. That's the one that I can't really... It's not a 3-step process. Let me go get one of the ones that's falling apart.
I think Jesse's almost done with that build already. He's quick.
Tiger shark.
I like that shark.
That's a good shark.
How many minifigs will fit in the mouth?
So I came up with these while I was watching Death by Lightning, the little miniseries that just came out. So it took me maybe 3 or 4 hours to kind of finalize this. Oh, sorry, Jesse, you're talking. Tiger shark?
Shark.
Nice.
Shark.
So there's a little black palm tree piece like the old palm trees used to be that goes down to hook into the fern pieces, and then just some stacked ferns above that. And then there's a 2x2 round with plate, which you'll see a lot of or with stud, you'll see a lot of those in here. And then a 2x2 round, and again it goes to a plate. So there's 2 rows of ferns on here, and then I alternate them back and forth.
Nice.
Then, and if I could change anything, it would just be to make this top section a little more even. I usually have to turn it one way or the other so you don't see the backside. It's a little bare, but I had to come up with a way to fix that. And it starts getting complicated, so this one has those 3x3 plates staggered with some 1x1 rounds in there. And then because I've got the 4 on the center parts are raised to stud versus the 4 on the corners to give a little more, so it's not all the same level. And then the next one, if I can get this, oh yeah, this one will fall apart on me. So the next one is just a 4x4 round plate in dark brown that has 8 of the ferns on it. And then that converts to a 2x2 plate with one of those 2x2 round brick with a 2x2 round tile with a stud in the middle that goes into a 2x2. Oh no, that goes into a couple of round plates again. But then I use those quarter plates here, and then each of these on the 4 sides here, I have a fern underneath a jumper, underneath a 1x2 round plate with 2 ferns on top. And then those are, this is coming apart. Those are connected on the 4 corners of those round plates. So there's one on this corner of the plate, there's one on this corner. So then that goes right on the corner there. So then, again, I'm trying to layer them so I don't have a single row of ferns. So they're offset horizontally and they're offset vertically. And then, oh, that's right. And I have ferns on the others. Oh, shoot, this is falling apart.
They don't look like it'd travel well.
Actually, the bottom section stays pretty. So the top comes apart and the bottom comes apart, but the rest of it holds up pretty well. So then I have 2x2 round plates out along the edges, and then each of those 2x2 round plates will have 2 ferns on it. So then again, that staggers above and below. And then the bottom one is, what do I do here? This one's a little tricky to show too. So there's an 8x8 round plate. And then if you can see underneath it, there are the 3x3 quarter circle plates that run right along each side. And then there's a 1x2 round plate on top of that that has 2 ferns. And so there's this one's raised by a 1x2 round plate, and it goes right in the center. And then there are 2 on the corner of that 3x3 plate. And then the same thing here and the same thing here. And then on the bottom, I have ferns coming off the bottom. So 2 and then a 1x2 plate with a fern on that. So that's it. Pretty simple.
That's it. That's pretty simple. Do it.
Yep. So, but no, I kept having to go back and forth and figure out how to actually stagger it I did not want 8 sets of ferns that were all 8 different levels of that were up the same horizontally. So
Johnny G likes it because it looks like a Christmas tree.
yeah,
When he held the one up that was together, it looked really good.
Nikki said that they got a Google Doc of showing how to put it together.
but that's not mine. That's the one that I saw and figured I need to make my own now.
Oh, okay.
So there was one with so Nikki did a collaborative build with one of the other builders from DENLUG, I assume. They did the mansion from the shinning, and I think Nikki did a lot of work on the mansion itself. Her partner did the trees on the outside. Pretty sure I got nominated for best small group collaborative.
Yeah,
and that's where I got the idea to build these trees from her build.
That's nice.
Get information from somewhere, you know.
So
we got a person working on trees. We got a person working on a shark tank. I'm working on track.
The reality show, nice.
Maybe.
What
are you working on tonight, Cliff? Anything exciting?
Not tonight.
Nope, he's just here. Nothing exciting at all.
I'm here hanging out.
Just as exciting presence is what you're saying, basically.
Yeah, well.
There you go. It works.
No, you're not.
I'm in
I
the
can't wait for my next order. I got to just start building.
Gotta start building, huh?
Well, train show's about 3 weeks away. Something like that.
Oh, that's about time to start your build then.
Yeah.
Well,
have you started your build yet?
Huh?
Has Hoosier started his build yet?
Probably not.
Well, is Hoosier displaying at the train show? Probably not.
You should.
This is in Milwaukee. There you go. I'm back again.
It's been too cold and too nasty.
Well, you have a lot of time this weekend, aren't you?
Huh?
I'm kidding. So you got a lot of time to go from this weekend, ain't you?
Yeah, it's looking like probably 40 straight hours for me.
Look at all the Lego you can buy with all that overtime.
That's Cliff, Johnny G, not me.
I'm not buying that many copies of this and that. I might buy one or two to make an ultimate build out of it. But that's about it.
I only have the one. I don't have any extras of that one. No, I don't. Been spending all my money on parts.
Computer bag.
I really like them swords.
Those swords are freaking huge. Hold on, Jess.
I think I said it
Wow,
in there.
those things are big. It's about as big as a minifig.
I like them though. I think Zuzu's trying to talk me into getting one or two of them. I actually
stop talking Cliff into buying those.
Too bad Minvix is using an axe. Dang it.
Zuzu's an influencer.
You're muted, Jesse.
Of course. I opened a bag. Now I got to open another bag. These are like He-Man swords.
Yeah.
He-Man.
I like the one the woman on the end's holding. It's probably UV reactive, which would be pretty cool. Are those all the new animals too?
And then I got the 4 crystal fox.
Oh wow! I didn't know.
And there's a different one in each set.
Nickname?
I don't know what they're named. I'll probably have to watch the show. But
those are dreams.
Dreams.
Oh, alternate candidate.
Man, I need to get those crystal ones. Those are awesome.
Yeah, you don't have to get the big set. They come in a few of the sets. I got 2 of the big sets, and then I got the whole collection. The shark, and last week I built this. So these
And those two had all the other stuff.
got all the figs, all the swords, all the foxes.
Oh, nice. Well, I have to go look.
First it was all the new Ninjago. Now it's all the new whatchamacallit? Dreams.
Nightmares. Nightmare Emperor.
Oh,
Let's see. I got maybe another half hour, and then I'm gonna drop off, and I will be on the Brick Adjusters channel. So if you guys are not still building on this channel, you can tune into the Brick Adjuster tonight.
Brick Adjuster.
Mhm.
nice.
You know,
How
Jesse,
dare
that's
you
where I
promote
found
other
that.
streams on here, Jesse, that aren't D&D.
Hey, we're gonna promote Click and Cliff. We're gonna, bricking and clicking, right?
Not everybody. We're
And
good.
don't forget to mention Hoosier, Jesse, the castle builder.
Hoosier builds. Yep. God. I don't think there's a Hedge Knight channel, but
Not yet. Oh, Dreamers Inc. is here.
Hello, Dreamers.
Welcome, Jim. How's it going? Working on some new rides, I take it, probably. Fun and excitement. New rides to get minifigures sick. That's the goal. Make them sick. Make them puke.
Oh, come on. Keep getting logged out of WIS. Darn it.
Really? I think I'm still logged in. Or I was.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I have to throw some
Yeah, I'm still logged in.
wood on the fireplace.
Okay.
Oh, Basie.
I gotta get
So,
these.
Nikki, do you guys have your whole bulk order all set and ordered already, right?
yeah, we got our list. Looking through parts, trying to pick something. I think I put. I don't know.
So, is there a game you would go back and play on the original Nintendo at this point? Because Dreamers Inc. said he's fixing original Nintendos. There's plenty of Super Nintendo games I would play. I don't know if there's a Nintendo game I would go back and play. The only ones that come to mind are I'd never played Zelda on the Nintendo, so I could see trying those two games out. But yeah, of course, Sisu. Come on. But other than that, is there anything you would go back and play on the Nintendo now and still get some entertainment out of it? Other than like Super Mario Brothers would be okay. Oh, you're right. Contra would be great.
I love
Yes, I
Contra.
would definitely still play Contra. I could play that for hours.
Turtles in Time.
Double Dragon.
Yeah, Double Dragon was such a frustrating game though, because you have to get it just right to actually do what you want to do.
Gauntlet.
But maybe Castlevania 2 or Castlevania 3. Which was the one? I'm trying to think of. Was it Castlevania 2 that was almost more of an RPG?
Mm.
These are good ideas, though. I didn't think of these. Yeah, Super Mario Brothers 2. That's another good option. Oh, Little Nemo. I forget about that. That was fun. I feel like that was one you couldn't save. And it took a long time to get to that point. Earthworm Jim was Super Nintendo, I think.
Yeah,
That was an enjoyable game, but again, it would take you forever to get to the end level on that.
I think that had pretty good level up stuff, like you'd gain abilities and
Mhm.
pretty well.
And yeah, just the soundtrack and everything, the theme and all the sounds you would make in Earthworm Jim were pretty made that game much more enjoyable and tolerable for all the time you had to put into it. See, Castlevania, or was it Super Castlevania? The first one for the Super Nintendo, that one I enjoyed a lot. Super Star Wars was endless. If it weren't infinite levels, then it would have been fun. With infinite levels, it was not enjoyable at all. Again, that's one I wanted to like, but it was way too hard. Just like you said, Johnny G.
So was the McDonald's game, Johnny G, if you've ever played it with a hamburger. We're just going through the fucking houses tonight, aren't we? We've done movie tour.
You're fixing them, aren't you?
What's next?
Book talk, movie talk,
Space, the Final Frontier. Oh, wait. Sorry, Mr. Wagner. You don't know that one, do you?
Hi guys, hey, I'm going to have to hop off here and go help my wife and with her car and stuff. I guess.
Oh, that's not a good excuse. Well, very nice to meet you in person, Cliff.
Same with you. I'll come back and hang out as long as Reed lets me.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, Reed, for letting me be on here.
No problem, Cliff. Have a great night, man. We'll see you around.
Thanks for joining us.
See you soon.
See y'all later.
It's like a centipede spider guy.
Oh, nice.
Ryan. Nice. When do we fight him?
Evil bad guys. Yeah, I know.
When do I
Collecting them all.
Reed, don't you mean when's it going to kill you?
Secret of Mana is one of my favorite games ever. Chrono Trigger was good, but it was not as good as Secret of Mana, in my opinion.
Mindex will make something and will escape death.
Wait, what did Steve say? I think that, if I remember correctly, that's the one that looked amazing, but no PS5. I still go back and play Zelda or Breath of the Wild. I still haven't beaten it, but I'm not in a hurry to beat it. So, hey Brian, how's it going?
Here's where the 2-in-1 separates for the tiger shark. And build a ship, or you can build a tank. And
You build a tank?
yeah,
Tank.
got tank treads in one of the bags.
Wow.
I said tank.
I say train. So none of
Train
these.
sounds good.
Yeah,
Train actually sounds pretty good.
yeah. I don't want
If
to.
that's the case, Brian, you should watch Best in Show sometime, which maybe you've watched. That's very, very enjoyable movie about dog shows.
I'm just gonna leave the tiger shark alone.
Make a train.
I gotta-
You can run into my. You can run into the Iceberg Express in Chicago. Yeah. Accidents happen.
Haven't used all the stickers yet, but they have that that old guy with that armor you like, Kevin. There's like little falcon flags in here too.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's cool.
They're stickers, but
still, that's awesome. Wow. I'm going to have to look out for that. Thank you for showing me that.
yeah, that's coming up. I haven't opened the bag with that old guy in it yet. Oh, he's the next bag. So
I guess we'll know if we draft
You've
that
never
set.
played the N64? That's a travesty. GoldenEye, one of the best games ever. Ocarina of Time, one of the best games ever.
Your instinct.
Mario 64, one of the best games ever. Those are three huge games in the history of video games. You've never played any of them.
Killer Instinct, Cruising USA, San Francisco Rush. Do you want me to continue?
Yeah, those were just racing games. They weren't game changers like those 3 games were.
Donkey Kong Country.
At least you had some good RPGs on the PlayStation 1 then. Thanks, Brian. Thanks for that valuable comment.
Actually, Brian, the best game ever is chess. Get it right.
Nicky, don't egg him on.
Did like the Circus on the Atari.
We don't want to hear about Atari games, Reed.
Did you ever play the circus game on the cartridge on the Commodore 64?
No. I think Load Runner was the only game I played and enjoyed back on the computer or those older systems.
Hell
Yeah.
Dropping snow.
Nicky's on it. Pitfall and Frogger. Yeah.
Yeah, those are boring. They get boring very quickly. You can also throw a ball against the wall, too.
Yeah, or play a Star Wars game. I mean, let's face it, they've made so many.
Make that guy's weapon.
Why aren't you responding, Wis?
It's because you're on here too. It's just it doesn't like.
Well, that shouldn't make a big difference for that. There we go. I keep getting kicked so quickly.
You're asking it to do stuff it's not supposed to do.
Well, but the problem with that is it's on the back end. It's not on my end, I don't think. Yeah, my Nintendo was connected through a coax cable. For my Nintendo, the Super Nintendo, you could do that way, or you could get the advanced 3-cable connection.
Did you have a friend back in the day, Mr. Wagner, that had the wild card for the SNES?
I think
I had one friend.
I think I knew about it, but I didn't know anyone that had it.
I had one friend. His dad was an insurance broker, and he was like somebody in the local area. He was quite a face. And yeah, we went in his house one day, and he had a super wild card sitting in the top of his SNES. I said, "What's that?" He said, "Watch this." He took my game, put it in the top, put a disc in the side, and copied it. I was like, "Dang, where'd you get one of them?" He's like, "You don't." Because this was back in the 80s when things like that were rare as a unicorn, you know?
Oh, yeah. The copy hack'em programs, yeah.
Yeah. I watched a thing on YouTube about X-copy reads.
I'm trying to. We had all those back in the day, but even that was even work for the games that you owned.
Back when I was a boy.
If you wanted extra copies of certain games that you played a lot and wanted to have multiple different ones if your characters died or something, like the D&D stuff, fantasy. Because my characters did die once in a while. It sucked.
So this has been an ongoing thing, you going into games and dying, Reed, yeah? It's been going on for a minute.
That's brutal, Brett.
Well, did you see my shirt, Mr. Wagner? Did you see my shirt?
Hi, Brian. Stay warm.
Later, Brian. I just call it karma myself, but that's okay.
Caramel sounds delicious.
My first console was the 128 Spectrum, and yeah, I was playing Gauntlet.
Karma.
That's not the name, is it?
Okay. Rest. No, actually, that can be.
Now that you mentioned food, Hoosier will come back and he'll have a plate with him. You watch.
Hoosier.
Oh, didn't the Hoosiers just win their first college football championship?
Yep, Indiana.
Something like that.
First, yeah. The nice thing is the Big Ten's won the last 3 national championships. Is a good thing. Kind of cool. It's kind of cool. I watched that. Watched the first half. Second half, I was down here doing something on the computer.
Why can't they make handle number 1 in brown? Come on, Lego.
Panda.
Someday.
I remember I had some buddies that lived round the corner that had an Amiga, and they had a game that was like the stock exchange where you bought shares in companies. They had one for horse racing, and they had the Gianna sisters, which is basically ponies.
I think you had friends that just convinced you it was a video game, and you did illicit gambling things for them. Still no reddish brown. Come on.
Come on, Mr. Wagner. Even you must know the Commodore Amiga. Or was you
I've
too
heard of
posh-
it, yes.
Too posh for that. Did you go straight to the IBM PC?
1943 I would enjoy playing on Nintendo as well. I think that was on Nintendo. No, my PS1 still works.
If you're talking the arcades, Johnny G, then you want Wonder Boy, the one with the skateboard. You want Operation Wolf. You want Gauntlet. Double Dragon.
Atari Warriors was another fun game on Nintendo, if I remember correctly.
Shinobi.
At least at the time it was. I don't know if I'd enjoy it now.
Shinobi's iconic. Oh boy.
All the panels are going up this twisted tower.
Yes.
What? Oh my
Take
God.
note, classy people. Take note. Tell them, Jesse.
You know how
tell
big
'em.
that is.
You need to go stand next to that so we can see how tall that is.
All right. Hold on.
You're trying to nauseate everyone on the stream?
Yes, just like Reed does.
Dragon Slayer Cruising USA.
Oh my gosh, it goes to the ceiling.
Look at that.
Oh,
Who's
is
that?
that,
You seeing these panels, mate?
that's that-
You need
That's
to-
a big unit.
that-
Some
Oscar,
great
nice.
heights. Maybe building for some great heights.
I was gonna say
Oh,
that.
yeah. That would make sense.
Just make sure you leave room. You got room for the portal somewhere in the courtyard, right?
Yeah, it's adapting to make room
Panel
for that.
power.
That looks pretty good. That's a lot of black.
Yeah, I never got into Metal Gear.
That's some pretty sweet panels.
Is it a hat?
Sweet black panels is even better. That's
Yep.
See-
Yep.
see?
I got to order some more jumpers for the stairs, the twisted staircase to go up around it. I think it'll look pretty sweet. Maybe put a set of lights in all those little windows in those panels.
What like kind of jumpers? 2x2s or 1x2s?
Using 2x2s to offset the stairs as they twist around.
I'm trying to think even which ones I even have.
Oh, is it kicking me out every time I use it on a new device? That might be what's going on.
So a 2x2 with the one stud, right? in the center.
Yep. I'm looking for a few more black and a few more dark gray. I might experiment with some light blay in there, but I don't think I'm going to like it. I want it to be a dark tower other than the goblin green and purple stuff.
See, for years people said I was crazy, saying that panels are the way.
Oh,
that I'm the
Johnny
panel
G.
king. Look, Jesse has just proved it.
Well, panels will add lots of height quickly because they're especially if you have a lot.
I have more panels than Jesse.
So I
does.
show that off on. I should put it on the floor, huh? It'll look better if
Stand right next to it.
I dare anyone to have more panels than me.
What you want to do, Jesse, is take a picture.
I probably
right,
don't.
and
I
send
probably
it to Lego.
probably
and
have
say, "This is
Soul
how you
Calibur?
out."
Really, Nikki? I mean, that's an enjoyable game, but best fighting game? That's a stretch.
No, Killer Instinct kicks its butt straight up. 25.
Killer Instinct was decent too, but they're better fighting games.
There are, but Did
Of course you would say that, Steve.
guys, did I show you the Lunar Lovegood house that I acquired? I don't know if I did or not.
Oh, you acquired it, huh?
All right, Mr. Wagner.
It
It was
just
our 9-year
Happened
anniversary.
to show up in your collection.
It was our 9-year anniversary on the 17th, and Mrs. Brett knew I wanted it, so she bought it.
I see.
Yes. You know, I bought that, and it's a little bit peculiar. I will show you the box. I'm not moving the camera, but I will show you the box. And yeah, it's.
Oh yeah, that's pretty. Yeah.
I think Mrs. Brett paid $90, but it's got plenty of parts in it. I'll spin it round so that you can see the back.
Are you gonna spin it right round?
I think you
You've
did
got some trans blue up there, Reed. Look, trans blue.
Yeah, actually, I got some of those. Those they came out a while back. I got some of those.
Ah, no purple shirt. Listen, you'll have to pay me for that.
I can't get the whole thing on the screen.
That's what she said.
Wow.
see,
I'm more into Harry Potter's.
You'd have to turn the laptop sideways to get the.
I gotta move it back.
Oh.
Way back, Jesse.
Oh, I dropped the stairs. Like Reed on the floor with his train.
Hey, I finished the loop. I had to take it up. I thought we had some water in the basement, so I had to just put it back together before.
That's a good point, Zissou. You're probably spot on with that.
Oh.
Technical Bowl. I would play a game or two of that.
It's pretty good. That's not eye height.
It's about 5 feet.
Oh, that's pretty good.
X-Men versus Street Fighter is one of my favorite games in the arcade, but I probably would say it's one of the best fighting games. Although it does integrate Street Fighter, which is one of the best fighting games.
Should put it in front of that box. It'll look better.
Oh, my bins of plates.
This is the Mighty Grand Tower, Jesse. It needs the most rarest.
Bye, Big Nate. Thanks for joining us.
I think I have.
Night, Big Nate.
I think I have one more layer of like wider, so it'll.
You have another layer. How many layers do you need?
Yeah. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4. I have a 5th diameter that I want to add to the bottom to make it even taller and more cone shaped.
Why do these pieces have to be black? Why can't they be dark bluish gray or light bluish gray? Darn it. Sorry,
I don't know if I'm the only one, but when I was a kid, there was one of the Olympic Games in the
It was
arcade,
MJB, agreed.
and it used to be long jump, pole vault, and something else.
Wasn't it like the summer?
Yeah, that was probably Olympic Games.
Yeah.
Did it come with a power pad where you had to stomp on it to run?
Summer games, winter games, world games,
Yeah.
California games.
Well, obviously, I had California Games when I had my Master System. I sold that last year for fear of it getting broke.
California was fun. It had a lot of beanbag and some weird stuff.
Yeah, hacky sack.
Yeah.
The skating was fun.
Good way to break a joystick.
Yeah.
Oh crap! I don't know if I can find the bin with that.
I always thought Afterburner was a good game for that, Reed. The one where
Read another GP on. The last two, well, interesting GP for pick number 7.
Yeah.
Looks good, Jesse. Looks pretty awesome, man.
Look.
I can't find my bin of all my jumper tiles. I'll have to go look. If I find the picture, I'll let you know. If I
Take
have it.
note, Hoosier. Take note.
Looks good.
Yeah, so I have
Chop would be proud of your mighty tower, Jess.
4 more rings to another size to bring up.
We need like a micro scale portal at the top for someone to become sneaking through from the top.
For your computer, Nikki, these are Nintendo games, not computer games.
No. What you need, Reed, is for Jesse to suspend the port or above it and then put like silver foil paper in it so that it looks like they're beaming through the board. That would be cool.
You mean the portal extended with like punji sticks, to come out of the portal and fall on as your guys come through the portal?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'll put the portal at the top and all the ice bears falling down.
Nice.
And then there'll
Send
be
it
a
to Lego, Jesse. Call it the army.
It'll be like Wing Commander, where they're coming through the gate and they're not rewarding the ships behind them.
pretty sure I do want some people falling off the staircase, but yeah.
Yeah,
They're falling from such great height.
looks good, Jesse. That's pretty
Thanks.
awesome, man.
Yeah. I got inspired by the adventure we were playing in D&D, the Twisted Tower in Shadowdale. So
Mindex is looking forward to playing again.
All the inspiration.
All the inspiration.
We gotta build more stuff.
Well, it's good to know that my purple shirt and advent calendar is going to be a couple more weeks. I might, by the time it arrives, have my layout ready for a video.
Don't hold your breath.
Oh! I keep promising one. It is 2026, so.
Hold your breath. I want to see you turn purple.
Well, I've got to go to the parts shop, Reed. I've got plenty to trade with her. I've already got a purple dragon. That's a start. I've got ice bears, spies. They're not in jail yet.
This is what I'm working. Oh, that could have. Oh, both could have been nasty.
Oh, we missed out.
Mm.
No, it fell into my lap. I lucked out. I'm working on tiles for my Switch.
Johnny G, I remember Spy Hunter. Wow.
Yeah, it seemed like it was fun, but you could never get very far in it. At least I couldn't.
Oh, Spy Hunter. Yeah, that was kind of.
The music was cool, but that was about it.
Kept trying to go too fast, crashed the car.
Mm.
I think I'm in a forest here.
I got a question for you. We've spoke about games, right? What was the best screensaver you've ever seen?
Next question.
Let me guess.
Best
Mr. Wagner.
screensaver. I've never seen a good screensaver.
You've never seen a good screensaver. You've never seen Screen Antics by Sierra.
Hey,
I have
Justin,
no idea what that is. I know Sierra. I know of Sierra.
Yeah. The company.
Jesse, is Brick Adjuster is that on YouTube or Twitch? Or
yeah, YouTube.
Stop promoting other streams, Reed.
You're the one who wanted to talk to me, buddy. So I was figuring out a way to where we could still have our discussion. And you wouldn't have to be up all night. But okay, if you don't want to talk to me, that's fine. Okay. I see how you are now.
I want to sacrifice the stream to have that conversation. You missed your window.
Sacrifice it for D&D. So what the heck? We can sacrifice it for one weekend while we've got.
You sacrifice it for D&D. I do not.
We have a very tight window for that. So I mean, that's we're on that accelerated timeline. So
It is.
very accelerated.
For y'all in the chat that don't know, Johnny Castaway is a man trapped on an island, and what happens is when the screensaver kicks in, he does different things. It was one of the most interesting screensavers I have ever seen because I sat, and every time I watched it, he would do something different. And back in the late 90s, 2000s, that wasn't heard of on computers.
I'm just enthralled by this screensaver, Johnny G.
Well, what else do you want to know, Mr. Wagner? Mario was also on floppy disk. Did you not know that?
I can't do that, Johnny G. I'm trying to keep the stream going, not end it.
You know, one of our
Yeah,
one of my co-hosts could just accidentally end it. You know,
kitschy.
it's happened.
I might be the only one that hasn't accidentally ended the stream.
Oh, then it's about due then.
Do you know what, MJ? I'm quite shocked that nobody's turned around and said they had the Playboy screensaver because it was quite well downloaded back in the day. It's all right having all these old consoles, but the new tellies don't compute with them, do they? So you have to go back and buy an old telly.
Hard.
The original Flying Through Space Panda, I remember like the P2 running that, and it like actually managed to keep up with it towards the end.
Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work well.
I'm gonna log off. I'll
Okay. Thanks, Jesse.
let's see. I think next week I'm playing D&D in person,
Okay.
and then we're back with D&D Critical Bricks.
Okay.
So
Good seeing you, Jesse.
Yeah. Have
Take
fun.
care, Jesse.
stay warm. Stay out of trouble.
Oh, whatever.
Later.
Bye.
Later.
Oh, Battletoads. Battletoads was fun. I remember that was hard too.
I was watching the guys, the famous guys in America that buy all the big collections.
Oh, the famous guys in America, them. Yeah, I like watching them too.
What do you reckon, Jack? Mr. Wagner hasn't been out on his porch this year, has he? That's why he's moody.
Probably
I'm
hasn't
not
done
moody, I'm
his,
just making fun.
he probably hasn't done his required snow angel yet either. That's probably why.
Oh, you can't keep the people waiting, Mr. Wagner. It's the rules, like going to church, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I got another. What did I get? How many of those did I get? I got another like 15,000 1x1 plates. Hopefully that'll be enough. Maybe we'll go like 2 hours tonight, and then we can have our little discussion.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to be down at 2 hours. We're heading to Chicago tomorrow. We gotta leave early.
Okay.
Pardon me. What was that?
I think the castle has to transition to white to be able to be more versatile and more useful with what's available without clear options, without having to go to like Weebricks or somebody and stay pure. I mean, I need pure Lego. I need to go to white too, which is fine because it's in a snowy atmosphere, so it'll make sense. It's just a look maybe.
Yeah.
I think I've had white mixed in on occasion on some stuff in some of the lower wall sections on the old in the old castle for a while. I think at one point, but besides, if this is my new thing for like trains too, and I'm gonna go snow with that, I mean, yeah, I might as well.
Yeah.
So it should be fun. Yeah.
Johnny G, I will have watched it before next week's episode. Sound good?
Which one?
Masters of the Universe trailer. I am interested in watching it. I just don't want to give up precious stream time to watch it, Johnny G.
Well, maybe if you do your chores a bit early, Mr. Wagner, you'll get a little bit longer.
So, yeah, this is the first day in a while I hadn't worn the purple shirt. Way too cold to wear that sucker today. So obviously, everybody, Jesse went over to Brick Adjuster at some point. You might want to check out some of that.
Stop talking about Brick Adjuster.
And then we also we might have Hoosier tomorrow night. I don't know if he's out snow plowing, he probably won't. But hauling and balling
Tomorrow night. What's going on tomorrow night?
Saturday night, Hoosier sometimes streams. I like to watch Hauling and Balling on Sunday. It's always a good show. They're probably the ones that hold the longest consecutive weekly live stream at this point, about 10 years.
I definitely will not be live tomorrow night.
You won't be live. Okay, well, Hoosier won't be live. Maybe Haley from Texas. Maybe Haley be doing Snow Angels for us tomorrow night.
Huh. This is a pretty nice part too, which I haven't used much of yet.
What is that?
It's the little 1x1 with a bar coming off of it.
Oh, the little.
In green.
Oh, yeah. I was looking at that one in white.
That works really well.
You're just using it like upside down or whatever, rather.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm pretty sure it's gonna work well as long as he's fit.
Hoosier, when's the snow supposed to start down there?
About noon tomorrow.
You missed the panel tower, buddy.
Yeah, Jesse's got them.
I've seen all the panels.
This is actually a great part.
And I suppose it actually sticks together pretty nicely to the point where you won't lose a lot of height or something altogether.
And you can also use a candle as the base for this really easily. Let me grab one. Huh. I've looked at this part before. I don't know if it's been on in green, but I might have to quick flip to this. Or wouldn't be a bad part to nominate, but I don't have it handy, but
have you like put some of the images of those like bushes and stuff already in the Discord and stuff in the conversation?
Yep. I'll take some pictures of these quick and throw this in, but
yeah, I just haven't, like I said, I haven't looked in there.
And a green candle, but yeah, I mean,
oh yeah,
it works pretty well. I should have a green candle here somewhere to use.
It's got some height. You could actually put a little height in it, and actually could almost have it nice lazy bum underneath there, laying down, taking a nap.
Yeah. Well, that's where the green candles, which I think I have green candles.
But didn't you have it in something earlier?
That was dark green. It's probably in my plant bin.
Wherever that may be.
Well, I have a whole separate set of plant containers.
So Dreamer, are you working on some new stuff right now? What are you working on these days? What's your next show? Are you going to Brick Days, Jim? In Omaha? You going to that?
And Dreamers, I'm not familiar with Quicks. I don't know what that is. So there they are.
Wait, is that metal track you've got there?
Yeah, we use 9-volt.
Okay, okay.
So when I ordered my curves, my R120s and R104s, I said, well, give me the electric track, because that was the thing is we had a partial plastic loop because not everybody had a lot of 9-volt, but we're converting both loops to the 9-volt. So it's, I've got a lot of track. I mean, like I think I've asked that question once before, but I think I supposedly have about 100 pieces of 9-volt straight floating around somewhere. Oh, I forgot 2 questions for this week. Dang it. Okay. Oh, I forgot something.
Well,
as a reminder, I'm doing those questions kind of every few shows or whatever, hoping people
you might need to remind yourself that you're doing them too.
Well,
Nothing.
Hoping people will you said next show will be the Rocky Mountain. Yep, when is that? That's in February, right? Isn't it? Is it in February or March?
What?
I'm talking to Dreamers Inc. there for the Rocky Mountain Train Show. That's kind of the one.
Rocky Mountain Train Show.
John Gartberg is one of the organizers behind that. I see him. I saw him.
Oh, John Gartberg. Of course.
April. Okay, yeah. My next show is February. Oh, yeah, February, and then April 23rd through whatever for Brick Days. Ralph and I will be showing off our show. I mean, Nikki is there a Brick Slopes this year? Oh, sorry. Oh, there we go. Brick Slopes, Colorado. Yeah, looks good. Yeah, looks good. Using that, how many of those pieces? How many of that green?
That's 6 of those little pieces.
Oh, okay. That's still, yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, we ordered a few off Bricks and Pieces, probably 8 of them.
All right. Yeah, what's wild is Brick Days is the same weekend as one of my coworkers going to Bowling Nationals in Reno this year. The boss like, what's going on? Why do you guys both have the same weekend needed? I'm like, I've known mine for like a year. I get my sales guy to do a big order the week before so he can just skip a couple of my routes. Really? Sorry.
Oh, that's his name, Nikki.
Sorry, Jim. Didn't not happening this year. Oh yeah. I got my 2 shows right now. I got Brick Days in Chicago this year, but definitely, possibly in a future one. That's definitely I only get a couple weeks a year, and kind of, Ralph and I had kind of talked about returning to
Innocence.
No, just returning to Omaha. I just thought it'd be kind of cool.
Return to Innocence. Thanks, MJ Bay, if I didn't say that already.
Can't even really tell what I'm doing. I just too much weight. Too much snow. It's all clean snow too. No dirty snow. I have to mix some coal in with this stuff.
Yep, a little.
Is that with the clipped ones? The clip on the back? It kind of froze there.
Green tree there too, or shrub there too. So I have to post the pictures of that. That'll be close to wrapping things up for me.
Okay. Do the Laramie Depot. I never did that. That was pretty good. Oh, and train show in November. Is that the one that's up north, up in is that up in Loveland or Fort Collins or whatever? Fort Collins, maybe? Is that the one that they do up there? I still remember the shows. I take it the Hobby Expos is no more. I do miss that one venue. That was kind of nice up there. The one up there by 58th or whatever. Well, Jim, one of these years we'll have to work the carnival into the croc and ice bear area, world. You know, I'm close. I got a roller disco. Still kind of like that. I don't think that's going anywhere.
It's almost a bowling center disco.
Well, you know, I mean, I could add that too. Well, I'm definitely going to revamp it and get the all the stuff that's in the center of the.
Ooh, they're going to be vampire ice bears. That's awesome.
Cool, maybe. Yeah. Budweiser, yep. Yeah, that was a good venue. I mean, I enjoyed. That was a good one. They had a lot of stuff there. They had the they had the Denver Brick Fest. They had the train show was there. They had a lot of good stuff there. It was good. It was a good venue.
Yes, I very much enjoyed the first episode, Zissou. That's why I put it on there. You hear people complaining that it's not Game of Thrones. It's not supposed to be. Miss. I'm not worried that we discussed it, but we'll just stop just for the comfortability of everyone.
Yeah. That was the one I did kind of think it'd be kind of cool if they would bring us in to help with it once in a while. It'd be kind of cool. Oh, dropping snow.
Little Cajun Yeti.
figure out how to freaking do a minifigured snow angel. That's what
Yes, he was a fun character. I was amused by that, and very much in the vein of royalty and Westeros.
Hey, Cajun Yeti, how's it going? Been in the realm lately, perhaps?
I don't think he's ever on this planet, Rick. We are talking about Yeti. Yeah, he's not on this planet.
No, but Yeti is well, he's part of that. He's part of that Minecraft group that has access to the realm. I still pay for him. Him and Cliff actually, I think, had a castle in an area. A lot of people have access to that. Pretty fun. It was fun during the pandemic. A lot more fun than it is now. Everybody's building for shows, so. But the fights were fun. If you could finish what you started.
Is it stuck in your mind, Caesar?
So Panda, do you just want me to bring that shirt to Chicago, or are you going to want it sooner?
Can we get a quote, Reed, when you go back to redeem the shirts?
I would say $42 an hour.
On a child size, please. 11 to 12. Yeah. Go get my little guy one. He's a train guy, and he does come down here most Fridays before the stream. I just kick his ass upstairs because he's not allowed on. But yeah, he supports too. Because I was showing him last week's episode where Jesse was showing us that little city set for $100 Enos. Yeah,
I know I wanted to ask Jesse. How's Nikki though? Nikki, were any of the elf sets of interest to you? The ones that I had? Probably could send another picture if there was any numbers you were looking at, or did Jesse grab all the big ones that you were looking at back in the day?
Is that open to MJ as well, Reed? Because he's still looking too, you know.
See, maybe I'm gonna have to start. I gotta start liquidating sets. I gotta pay for a starter for my van. So
MJ's the one that's got the dragons in the sky.
How much is that starter running you, Reed?
It's gonna run $750.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I mean, I do need to talk to I should probably go down to the one league if we get some warmer weather before that happens, and see if the one guy wanted the Death Star. Because that would pay for the starter, but maybe it would have before the slice came out. But I think it's probably still got a value because it's just a slice. Slice of a star.
What's Brettley been up to today?
Today, I've caused chaos, literally.
Yeah, I'm sure he wasn't super happy that his shirt wasn't part of the ones that were finished and ready to go. So
Up until you showed it to me, I didn't even believe it was real.
I got confirmation today that mine was on the way.
Hoosier comes back and straight away he's giving it to Reed. I love it.
See, it was missing the Brett's, and so I was thinking I could have just done Brett builds panel castles.
Like I said,
Then I
you
would have
could
owed him a
left it
second
right up,
shirt.
Reed.
I would have
You could-
had to send him a second shirt. So, and then this
you
is
know.
this is supposed to say adventures. So, but,
Can you have Tank under your name, Thomas, please? I did say it earlier, but you weren't here.
They want to redo them, Reed?
yeah. I was looking at them. I figured, let me just double check because after two Cerberus, I needed to make sure that I didn't have any misprints. And so I was looking and I saw Tim's first. I was like, let's look at these other ones. And I was like, okay. And I was looking at Pandas a couple times because he's got a big Pandemonious is a big word, so I was making sure that was spelled right. And then I saw Brett's, and I'm like, wait, there's something not right about this one. And so but yeah, no, she said she was just like, I did that again, and I'm like, yeah. And she's like, I'll fix it, and then I was like, okay, that's cool, and she's like, I should mail them to you. I'm like, no, I'll drive back up. It's usually if the weather's nice, I usually go to other stores and stuff. I mean, the only reason it's I didn't do any extra activities is because of the starter, but otherwise I'll go up to the Dells and check out the Walmart up there and see if there's any good stuff up there. And
Loyalty beyond default, Mr. Hinkle.
No, loyalty with a fault. Get it right.
I sent white everywhere. And snow, such a pain.
I can
I should
understand.
get snow my
That's
technique.
not left over, Reed. Bit of brandy or whiskey. Spice it up.
So, Mr. Hinkle, you missed the whole discussion on video games. You really missed out. If there were a Nintendo game you would go back and play, what would it be?
One of the competition games that have got them 4 switches on that are worth about $5,000 to $10,000, just so that I can say I have. That were actually in the Nintendo Championship.
Because if I go somewhere else, I have to pay the initial fee to have the screen base done again, and so I don't think he charged me for the redo of the screen when I moved the QR code to the logo before it was by itself on the sleeve. So I like them. I like the people. They're good people.
Listening to Star Trek,
Yeah.
it's been a pretty good episode, I would think. It doesn't have a major comedic elements or
That's because
major drama, but I thought we've had a pretty interesting discussion today.
I don't know, Mr. Wagner. I laughed pretty hard when Jesse pulled that huge panel tower out, Everyone's telling me
you
panels
did.
out the way.
I didn't find a lot of humor in that. Oh, that's right. You like Earthbound, don't you? But that's on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, not the Nintendo Entertainment System. There are plenty of SNES games. It's the
Right.
NES we were talking about because Dreamers Inc. has been repairing Nintendo systems all day.
What'd you do? Something you wasn't supposed to, wasn't it?
Kevin Wagner, don't turn back into a pumpkin. It's not time yet.
It's 4 minutes away.
You went and hide in Sissy's room and drank a Mountain Dew, didn't you?
ooh, late night Mountain Dew.
I am not affected by Mountain Dew much at all.
I'm drinking a different energy drink tonight.
So apparently no Nintendo games. Fine. You and your Super Nintendo Entertainment System.
Snow. That's what I'm looking at.
DuckTales. What else was there on the
Oh,
list?
DuckTales, that was good. I forgot about DuckTales. Good call.
That track's looking cool, Rick.
I've heard lots of good things about Dragon Warrior. I never played it. It was never a game that they had for rent at our video game store in town. So,
see, Mr. Wagner, what we'll have to do is now we can communicate through the interwebs. The Cajun Yeti has got quite a collection of retro stuff, so maybe one day we will do this spin-off stream thing. And we can have Reed on as a guest with his Commodore, see, so we won't leave you out, Reed. All right? You've got your Commodore, haven't you? And you've got some old Pentium systems. I'd imagine
You're going to make me want.
I'm just saying things that would be nice to play. I'm not saying I have any time to do that. And yeah, Final Fantasy, I did play that on the NES. That is a good game. And those RPGs are ones that would translate pretty well yet. So that's a good. I want to mention Final Fantasy.
You're on about Turtles in Time, Zizu.
Yep. There's Turtles in Time Super Nintendo, because I thought the Nintendo Turtles game was the one that you drove around little van and walked around and then fought things on the side scroller. I thought Turtles in Time was Super Nintendo, but I could be wrong.
Mr. Wagner, you go down the drain covers. You travel around in the van, find a drain cover, go down that, and then do the level.
But that wasn't Turtles in Time.
No, that was the original Turtles.
Yeah. You had to choose which turtle you wanted to be.
Play Turok N64. That was a good game. Got a minute left, Reed. What video are we outroing today?
No, we didn't quite get that version, Zissou. Or Johnny G, I mean, sorry.
Oh, are we ending it at 2 hours?
I never played part 2.
Kevin said he had to go, so it wasn't something where...
Yeah, Ocarina of Time, Mario 64, and GoldenEye are probably the 3 best games on the N64. And I would have been close to thinking Ocarina was the best Zelda until Breath of the Wild showed up, and now I will never. I'll have a hard time ever topping Breath of the Wild personally.
Yeah, that was easy.
Oh, that was a great game, and that was so different than anything else. And the multiplayer on that, we spent a lot of time playing. Yeah, Mario 64, the level, it was just it's such a well done game. It was the first 3D Mario. It was amazing. Super Bomberman is the Super Nintendo, but I played so much Super Bomberman and so much Super Bomberman 2.
Yeah, that was cool.
That I've played that recently with the kids. I have a Super Nintendo here at home that I'll play on occasion.
I have one of them emulator devices that does Game Boy, PS2, and all the rest of them.
Yeah, the problem is the controllers in the game don't feel the same. Like I have Secret of Mana on the Switch, and it just isn't the same. It doesn't quite exactly play the same. You don't have exactly the same timing on things. Exactly, the multi-tap. Oh, it was Super Bomberman. It was NBA Jam. And I think there was another game we would play. Yep, we did the same thing. We'd have pizza, sleepover. It was some of the best nights.
So, Mr. Hinkle, Hinkle, what'd you think of this new Legends of Zelda set?
Zizou's a big Legend of Zelda fan as well. Reed. Big
Yeah.
fan. Probably as big as Mr.
We'll have to play some Super Bomberman. Oh yeah, and then Mario Kart for Super Nintendo was also fantastic.
I'm trying to find Hinkle's crutch.
Feelings.
Oh.
Nothing more than feelings.
Oh man.
Yeah, the figures are excellent.
Yeah. Well, we're trying to find his breaking point, his weakness.
Well,
We know him pretty well by now, so it's.
Mr. Hinkle, don't lie to us.
I'm sorry to hear that, Steve. You really missed out.
I hacked his
PlayStation was comparable
He
to
makes
Super
England
Nintendo,
look
but
poor.
Sega, you got Earthworm Jim and you got X-Men. That's right. Earthworm Jim was on the Sega initially.
You had Alex the Kid, Alter Beast.
And there was a pretty good Spider-Man game on Sega, and of course Sonic, but
Damn. Oh, just dropping stuff. Damn.
wow, that would have been a great deal. It was, but it was such a good game. So much fun. We were just talking about that earlier, how you couldn't save, you just had to play until you got to it. So you'd spend hours or half days playing to get to the end, the last level, and hopefully get through it.
I'm sure Reed will agree with me. Back in
And I love the music from the first half of the last level of Earthworm Jim. Yes, it was on Sega and it was on Super Nintendo.
What, Brett?
In the Commodore days, you couldn't turn the systems off because they didn't really have internal memory. So what you would do is turn the telly off and leave the machine on for 3 days.
No, you could save it. Usually most of the discs had a backside. You had to save it to the backside of the disc, and then you didn't want to rewrite over something. You
had to save it to the disc's butt.
Yep, you did. Yep. So I mean, you could, and that's the one side was the play disc, and the other side was the save. So,
yeah, Star Fox was decent, but I never really enjoyed Star Fox like other games. Well, it was never one of my favorites. That's probably a better way to put it.
F-Zero, Yeti, that was a good game. There's loads of good games.
Yeah, maybe we'll have to talk RPGs next week.
RPGs. Oh, yeah. I'll put it on the agenda.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have to get going. I got to get up early tomorrow.
Okay.
But good seeing everyone. Thanks for hanging out and not going over to that other stream that Jesse tried to pull you all into.
Have a good one.
See you.
Bye, loser. Sorry for monopolizing the discussion.
Have a good weekend.
Mr. Wagner.
By Dreamers, by Johnny G, by Cajun Yeti, by Steve Polda, by Mr. Hinkle, by Zissou, by Nikki, by Jeff Snavely, by Dude Jude, by MJ Bay. Who else am I missing here?
Mr. Hinkle, you do
Panda.
know.
Hi, Panda. Of course, Panda. Yes, I'll take care of my MOTU homework, Johnny G.
Take care, Mr. Wagner.
Goodbye, all. Thanks, MJ Bay.
Oh, there we go. Let's see. How do I save that?
Have you forgotten how to end your stream, Reed? Has it been that long?
No, I was showing this.
See? That doesn't look like struggling artist, you liar, Hinkler Archie. We know what you're up to.
Yeah, I'm waiting, Johnny G. I don't know what he's doing.
Look, he's got.
No. Well, do we still need to talk or not?
Well, you can still end the stream with your outro.
Well, no, I was only going to end it if you needed to talk to me. If you need to
Oh,
go.
okay. No, then don't worry about it. We don't need to end it. You can keep going.
So here we go. This is Hinkle's.
So yeah, only I'm leaving. So enjoy the rest of the stream. Good seeing everyone. Good talking. Thanks for the discussion. Thanks, Hoosier. Thanks, Brett. Thanks, Reed. And stream.
Look, check him out. Yeah. Sorry, poor artist. Don't cut it now.
Oh, there's that Nintendo. Nintendo. Look at all the Nintendos.
I know.
Oh, there's that. Oh, Duck Hunt. I'm coming over, Kevin. Playing some Duck Hunt.
Yeah. You better have chairs.
I like that. Hey, look, Hinkle. A seat has vacated. You know, a seat has vacated on the show.
Yeah.
We could have MJ Bay on as well. Come on, MJ. Johnny G. Let's have a party. What do you reckon, Reed? Get them all on.
Oh, wow. A garage sale, what's that?
That is still the best place to get the vintage games.
I've been to one of those in a while.
Oh, look. Did you see what Johnny G says? He's baiting you.
What? So,
See, Johnny G?
always a critic.
All you've got to do is ask Reed nicely.
It's a cold winter's night. Here we go. Party on Friday night bricks.
There you go, Johnny G.
Come one, come all.
Reed's called your bluff.
Come get drunk on Lego stuff.
Just remember this, Reed. If you let Johnny G on the stream, he can actually voice to you then about the prize wheel, okay, rather than type it.
There goes the neighborhood. Well, we'll see. We'll see who partakes. See who partakes. Well, I mean, I send out a lot of. I've added a couple emails to the email list. I sent out some stuff on Instagram. Steve had an invite. I sent him an Insta. He might be building. We distracted him too much from his building. So
Listen, Johnny, if Reed tells me to send you the link, I'll send you the link next week. All right? That's the best I can do.
you know, we have black screens. Hinkle, you're welcome to come in here and do some work and talk, and then you don't have to type, and you don't have to waste a hand to, type in the chat. We will try to keep you from getting distracted from your work at hand.
I feel you, Steve. I don't feel very talkative, but Reed's thrown the link in the chat.
Hey, Steve, I probably used to talk my ear off most streams. I mean, nowadays I don't have to hardly talk. I mean, even when Turner was on, I mean, he talked too a lot. I mean, with enough people and the panels are big, nope, not everybody has to talk. And you don't have to worry. Then you hopefully don't have to worry about people talking all at once either. So, ow, man, I'm gonna bang up my hand doing this stuff. And worst case, we don't even talking to people. We play music. So
that MJ Bay read, I'm going to have to take my book of excuses back off him because he's getting too good with it.
This is what I'm working on. I'm working on the snow for my track. So this is what all the existing track looks like. So this is what the existing double rail looks like right now. So it looks pretty good. Definitely a lot of snow. I mean, it's a lot of 1x1s. Like I said, I ordered another. It does fall off though pretty easily, but so the boxes with this stuff have a lot on there. Now, granted, the only thing is it's going to be a problem for my because I just put tiles underneath here. So for my rail ties, I'm going to figure out what to do. I might have to on my siding. I might go to like double. Like the up at the train museum up there in Minneapolis, they do the 2 wide rail ties on their stuff. So my siding might stuff. There you go. See you, Jim. Have a good night, buddy.
Take care, dreamers.
Yep. Winter Western layout. I mean, I do want to build a fort at one time. I don't know if it'll be winter stuff, but. Yeah, so I mean, like I said, I mean the guys that have been helping me out on Facebook have been amazing. I got Alex Salinas, Greg McLarty, Eric Van Dyne, Ayrton Feria, and Jerry Christie Garcia. Those guys have been the ones on that Facebook Pickerbrick group that have been getting parts. So like these here, this guy, somebody sent me 3 boxes of 1x1 round plates, and so. I think there was about, what was it, like 5,000 a box? Maybe 5,000 a box. So I got 2 more bags of this out in storage. So,
what's up, Will? The link's in the chat if you want to be brave and come on.
Yeah. Yep, I put it back in there at the 9:10 mark. I didn't prepare any questions this week, but remember, guys, if you're interested, I've been doing some questions to earn some points. We'll figure out how to use those later for answering questions. If anybody's been watching the previous like 3 episodes and want to post the timeline, I'm not going to post it. You have to go hunt for it. But the answers go in the YouTube response to the stream, like the comment section. So I think Johnny G might be the only person, unless I haven't checked in a couple days, but Johnny G posted on the first one, and one of the first questions, there's no wrong answers, so it's an easy 5 points right there. So might be something to get extra wedges on a prize wheel. Kind of cool for that,
dude. I love you and all, but I'm on the panel, so I can't be winning prizes. That's not fair. Plus, if I'm absolutely honest, as you know, with the last couple of sets, Reed, it'll cost you more in shipping, so I just give them to people over there. So for me,
but then I can say this, like when I donated at Chicago, I can say this set was donated by a Friday Night Brick winner who is in the UK, who said, "Don't ship it to me, give it away."
You're just going to make me go back and watch the free videos, aren't you?
No, you just got to look for the timeline, and who knows, somebody who was watching, maybe made a note, might put something out on the chat.
Where's my phone? Johnny G, hit me up on Insta. I need answers quick.
Well, I mean, some people might be perplexed. I mean, I just answered one of the questions from like last week tonight. So, they're up there at different times. So how's everybody doing? How's everybody in the chat doing? I mean, obviously it's a Friday night. I'm not sure how many people are inundated with this beautiful cold weather we've got. I'm sure probably a lot of people are.
We're 9 degrees.
We're way below that. We were at like, I don't know, what are we at? We were at, put it this way, my truck, other than if my truck wasn't in a dock, I raised the RPMs and left it running all day, except for the places where I was in a dock. So it is minus 13 degrees, feels like minus 30, or feels like minus 16. So
Where are they at?
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, up north.
Wisconsin.
My
Yeah.
brother's in Fargo. I don't know what it is up there, but it's probably even worse up there. I don't even have Fargo on my list. Not bad in Omaha. I actually don't even have Fargo on here.
That's it, Lou. When you snowed in,
15 in Fargo.
Minus
15 in Fargo. Feels like minus 16. Actually, it feels warmer, which is 1 degree more. So, yeah, it's I mean, it was kind of windy towards the end of the day, but yeah, I mean, like I said, my personal vehicle is. Maybe you can show it. Actually, I'm centered on here. Actually, anyways, let's see here. Let's see here. Photos. So this is my van out in the garage. It's got a moving blanket on it, and then it's got some of the Indian blankets on there, so it's all covered in the front. So the goal is to keep that front end warm enough so that when I need to start the starter, if I need to go anywhere, it starts up. So let's see, what do we got here? I'll have to look and see. I don't know where am I doing my things. Waiting to get hit with the snowstorm, be stuck in the house, forced to build Lego. Well, yeah, I mean it's 35, feels like 26. Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting. It'll be interesting to see if people like Haley and those people get hit down there again, because I mean they're saying they're prepared this time, but we'll see. I mean, I'm kind of worried about those southern areas. They're not used to this crap, this snow and this bad weather. I mean, it's I mean, even the people around here drive like when we get like a couple inches of snow, drive like there's like 6 feet of snow outside. So I followed. I think last week we got snow. I mean, it was it was dark. I mean, I drove like 35 on a 25 to 30 on a 55 the whole way to where I was going. But okay, I'm in a box truck. I'm not totally invincible, but
I don't know about over your side, Reed, but over here, if it snows, we're not going to get what you get. Obviously, with what you get, won't that affect like all the telephone lines and the broadband?
It's not going to be like the day after tomorrow. You're not going to get like snow like that.
Listen, in the UK, it rains before it snows.
Well, we got lots. I mean, if the rain the last couple of weeks was snow, we'd have about freaking 4 or 5 feet of snow on the ground probably. It's been raining a lot this year. I mean, which is kind of sucks. Is once winter starts and the ground gets hard, rain isn't good. Water is not good because it's got nowhere to go. That's the problem. Everything's frozen. But I mean, the cold. I mean, the people who are gonna like the cold are the ice fishermen and stuff like that. My nephew probably enjoys it because he'll sit in the house, put the tip ups out in the lake, and wait for the fish to bite. And then he goes running outside because when I was there for Christmas, he had a couple up, and so it was kind of wild. Like, oh, it's I don't know. So they caught a nice northern, but they turn those away because unless it's because they're just kind of a tough fish to cut up. Stuff. So a couple bass, I think, but yeah, snow, boy, snow. I can't believe I'm actually working with snow while it's snowy and coldy outside. For how to visualize wind in this would be even better. Well, any of us, let's see here. Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know if they had school today around here because it was so cold. I mean, I don't think they want to run the buses and all that stuff. So I think school around here might have been canceled today. So I saw kids in some of the grocery stores and stuff when I was out because I worked today and hit the stores and did I mean, it's like problem with us is we still have to do, if let's say we don't work, we would still have to figure out how to make up that day because we deliver our goods, and so we like even when I was a salesman, you got to still sell 5 days, even if you got people in there. And so delivery we got to deliver. So that's why I was saying that week where I'm going on vacation, I was trying to tell my boss just have the sales guys sell even more the week before, and then maybe we can just avoid having anybody run my route. So thinking outside the box. Okay. Crazy. Snow crazy. What's everybody doing in the chat? What's everybody building? What are everybody working on? Is anybody going to? Oh, shoot, did I really do that? So I can't get that? No, I probably can't. That's fine. What's everybody got for a Lego show coming up?
I have nothing scheduled at the moment.
Do you guys have like train shows down in that area or anything? Where you guys do anything, small layouts or anything?
I think Charlie and Nate do them.
I mean, that's our next show coming up next month. We got the local train show, which is nice because we do like 2 a year usually, and so the big one is Train Fest in Milwaukee, which is okay. I'm not a super fan of the venue. It's downtown, and so it's it's like one of the big venues, big sports venue type thing, and so it's not like being at State Fair Park where we can park. I can park 100 yards out, load up my cart, wheel it in, and then leave my vehicle where it is. So I don't have to move it around. I mean, but downtown, then you got to find usually there's like cheap parking in the ramps. You got to find it. You got to do that ahead of time. And to me, I'm just not a fan. So for that show, I think I took the castle or part of the castle like 2 years ago. That was the year they messed up our table thing. We had asked for like 30-inch deep, and all they gave us was 24-inch deep, which doesn't really work with Lego when you have a layout that's set for 30 inches deep, so when it's 60. So then we had to get 72, which means the inside was absolutely crazy in terms of how condensed it was. So that was the last year I brought a lot of castle. For now, I just bring the corner. And they actually used my corner to set it up. Reed, you can set your corner? Yeah, really quick. I set my corner, and then they just based the rest of the layout off of mine because it went up. And once the corner's in, then the water can go in once the corner's already in. Even a castle, once it's just kind of – it's a nice setup. That's what I'm kind of – the castle is going to get rebuilt, hopefully, for Chicago. I mean, that's why I'm trying to get all this ballasting done because I'm only going to use some of the new track. Currently, right now, I've only got a 60-inch wide section, straight section. So, but I redo pass after Nebraska, so after Brick Days. So train shows are fun, but Madison, I can just park. Like I can park out in the parking lot, like 50, 100 yards out, hoping it's nicer than it is now. If we have a cold weekend for that, it's gonna suck. I hate it when it's super cold or snowy, but. I just park and just load it on the cart and wheel it in. Might have to do 2 loads sometimes. I think now with the bags, I'm bringing everything. This year for this train show, everything. The castle and the trains, everything. So I'm bringing the whole thing because I'm hoping the castle will be, in its current configuration, will be coming apart. And that's why I think I'm ordering parts on that special thing for to take the castle into white and clear. So it's going to, so I can do dungeons and stuff like that. Fungeons. Yeah. Oh, what am I doing? Why am I still? Oh, because I'm the only one really building. Sorry. There's 3 of us here. A couple in the black. Fun. We have so much fun. Drop snow. Oh, this is nice. I'm actually getting, the only difference is I was thinking of putting something in the square section, maybe doing some kind of a switching station. What do you like, a switch tower or something maybe? Using kind of the thing like the dice tower maybe perhaps. Kind of a octagon of sorts, the way I build my octagons. Wonder what Haley's up to.
I haven't heard from her.
No, I mean, I'm wondering if anything is going to get as far south as she is.
She's supposed to get some below freezing, I think.
Really? Yeah, it was not kind for that area last time. So I'm hoping these government officials aren't blowing smoke like certain people do all the time, because that would not be good. Would not go over well if it same crap happens. I don't even know where that one piece of snow went. I heard it ding off of something when I rolled and hit the light. So I put the link in there and nobody jumped in.
Amateurs.
Have you been to Madhouse lately, Hoosier?
I haven't.
No. No new cool fig stuff or anything. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that's a lot of snow. I got to figure out. I thought I had. Oh, where's that? Hit this guy. This is probably what I'm thinking. Something like this.
Jackson, turn it down, buddy.
Something like this. Something like a nice square tower. Snow down here. I do snow here, and then I think whatever here. I'm trying to think. This is out. Oh gosh, I'm freaking banging my hand on boxes and Lego. At least I have someplace to work on this snow without having to, be sitting out in my storage on this stuff. Question: Is there any Boggle players in all of the fandom of Friday Night Bricks? That's the new thing. Mama Castle and I have been doing is playing Boggle on Netflix. And the one thing I found out, which is pretty cool, is if I copy that QR code that we use to play and actually send it to my sister, my sister can play from wherever she's at. So she was playing from where she lives, which is like an hour away from us, which is pretty cool. And then all I have to do is make sure my mom is the host, because I keep disconnecting every time I post the final score. Because they won't see the score, but they can still play. They still see the actual board they're building the words on it. So pretty cool the way technology works these days. So if you know any shows, Hoosier, what are you building these days? Just sets or what?
I haven't really been building anything.
But he was doing the James Bond car last night, Reed.
Well, I mean anything for a layout.
Let's see, what do we got? You need to do Netflix trivia. It's every weeknight at 7 p.m. Central. Real money. I'll have to go take a look at that. Do you have Netflix, Kevin? Mr. Inkle, do you have Netflix?
be warned, Kevin. If you say yes, that's another thing that proves you're rich.
Maybe you'll have to. If you do, you might have to join us for some boggle once in a while. Oh no! Oh no! You don't have it. No. I actually got my mom. I got my mom to subscribe because my nephew had it when we were there at Christmas, and I steal from my girlfriend. So she's got it. Well, you know. I'm thinking tomorrow I might try and see if I need to talk to my brother up in Fargo and see if any of his kids want to play with their grandma and play, some boggle. The only game we can't beat my mom at is Scrabble. The Scrabble you can take. Scrabble she takes her time and she can make words that will blow our minds away. She got plenty of time. The boggle is where kind of the playing field is a little even because it's a little bit harder because you got to be a little bit quicker. Real money, yeah, Oh, yeah. Need to find some more, I need, Johnny, I need to find more of those Pokemon things. I've already started my next Pokemon time capsule. I found some blister packs of some of the new stuff that's out. So I got some stuff. Just took some of the money and reinvest some of it. I actually have a coworker who buys stuff. So I mean, I'm on the hunt for the little single packs of like the when was it, the Eternal Flames or something, one of the kits that's out there. And so he wants some stuff, and then he does some of the he wants some of the new football cards. Oh shoot, I lost it. The Destined Rivals, so when I find, and obviously the Walmart's limit to 5, but when you find a big selection like that sitting on the shelf, I say, hey, you still looking for him? He's trying to complete a set of those. So he found supposedly, I gave him like 5 packs of that. He supposedly found a $100 card, and they would offset the football ones that he bought that were, I guess, kind of duds, whatever. So, but we all have our hobbies. Don't really, the only Lego really I've been buying other than the tractor and some of those new vehicles was there's these parts for these projects. So kind of not really buying a lot right now. It's just no need really to keep buying all the sets. I need to sell some stuff. So double date. It had to be a virtual double date. He's in Texas. $14. It's still a long drive. Maybe if we get him, Johnny, maybe we get him back up to Chicago. Maybe we can figure out a way to do it then at Chicago.
What are you gonna do, Reed? Entice him with Zelda sets.
What?
What are you gonna do? Entice him with Zelda sets.
Zelda sets? I might. We know his weakness.
Yeah. He mentioned her about 3 minutes ago, his girlfriend.
It's only one of many. Oh, I'll have to build some tomorrow. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do it. No, I really haven't been watching too much. I mean, like when that Zelda set came out, I mean, I'm not thinking of me. I'm thinking, oh, that might be something Mr. Hinkle's going to enjoy. But, I mean, it's, I'm kind of looking, but until they bring, and they actually had an article somewhere about Castle, like, Castle. And I kind of responded, said, yeah, I says, somebody said, well, does Lego even really like Castle? I said, well, Castle, Lego obviously likes tan castles, or, Harry Potter is waving his wand and making Lego think they like tan castle, so, I mean, they're, because all the Harry Potter stuff is tan. And those are the only castles right now, other than the Bricklink Designer Studio. So to me, which those are a lot of my range. So, I mean, and, if Wagner was here, he'd be saying, they did the lines, but they didn't sell very well and everything else. So to me, it's kind of, but I mean, to get
I gotta say, you're talking about the Harry Plopper. I know I've got the new one, Lunar Lovegood, but I also got the Malfoy Manor for Christmas, didn't I? I suppose, in a sense, it is kind of like a castle, almost. And it could be made into one quite easily. I don't think it'll take much. But yeah, no. Both those sets were around the $90, $100 mark, which is reasonable. It's the same price as the current 3-in-1 castle that everyone's jumping up and down.
Now, granted, I mean, MJ makes a good point. He put his tan castle in the desert. Now, I do have one built of the castle from Prince of Persia. I think I have one still sealed, and I might even have another one somewhere too. So, I mean,
see, to MJ Bay, I say this: I have got tan base plates, MJ Bay.
I got lots of those of the 16x32 tan base plates, and Hinkle will remember this because they used to wrap those plates up in packs of 3 and sell them at grab bag pricing. So $7.99 would get you 3 of those 16x32 plates. So I have a lot of tan and I have a lot of gray.
Oh, no, I'm on about actual 32x32 plates, not 16x32.
Yeah, I've got some. I mean, I got some of those, but I don't have a lot of them. I have some that I bought like even when they were out, because they were out. You could buy them, in the pack. So I have some of the tan. I got a lot. Over here on the floor. On the floor, I've got blue, dark blue, green, tan, brown, because they had some brown ones one year, so we got a couple of those.
I would hold my tan raised base plate up, but it's got so much stuff on top of it that I'm not going to. And the other tan ones are in the chest.
I got some raised ones, and like I said, I think MJ, were you the one that got the one from Mark that one time? So, stuff, all kinds of cool stuff has happened on the show, and I sometimes forget about who got what. But I think. There's a lot of good stuff. I mean, that's why it's good to have all kinds of people from all over all the different streams once in a while, because you never know what people have that they're sitting on that they're not using.
Look,
sitting on that.
Look, Grand Poobah, I'm defending you here. All right, remember this. Johnny G. Reed has actually been very good to me in my castle journey. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have this icon that I've got now. I would not have the figure, because it was Reed that actually sent it to me. So yeah.
I mean,
I know I grill him a lot, but yeah, I also remember that when the first box come over, you were quite significant in my castle journey. I don't forget that.
What you'll think is funny is, I mean, like my first collection, like I acquired when I was in Colorado, I probably started sorting it before I had the lengthy conversations with Hinkle, and I sorted it by colors. I got some bins of stuff in storage that are all sorted by color, which I need to go back and sort by type. I think that was, and I think I have the sheet of paper somewhere in my files of that collection I actually purchased, which was kind of cool. I do save a lot of that stuff just for, just so I have it for kind of value, along with I have the Excel spreadsheet somewhere with all the different instructions from all the different collections in terms of how much is what. There's one
Look,
figure exchange.
I try and defend you, and do you see what they do to
Well, hey, this bag of 3,600 is getting down to the nitty gritty. Well, actually, not quite. Probably still 1,000 or so. So hard to guess. So you can see you can't even really see it, but you can see that there's texture.
It definitely looks
Don't put your hand on it because you'll have Lego imprints all over the place.
And that is a real thing, y'all. Don't lean on your layout too long and look at your hands.
Well, usually I'd put something down to do it.
This is true, Johnny G. But imagine this. Right? Just tune your mind in to Brett in a purple shirt opening an advent calendar on Friday night bricks. Could you imagine that? Wow. That would almost be as epic as when Reed opened the first blacksmith at $600 because it was sealed. See, I don't forget these things because I was there for that. Because I love Hoosier, I'll leave him out of this. Again, Commodore days, like Hinkle says, I've done my time. I've earned my
But then it's definitely going to have to go till I kick the bucket and have it in the will where you'd have to have it whoever's the predecessor for the show. You'd have to open it up and
Johnny G, there is no point in Reed sending it to me if he doesn't expect me to open it, because I've told him from day one the first thing I would do is open it. I'm sorry, I get that it's valuable sealed, but I also think that the sentiment
It actually has almost hardly any value sealed. I mean, it's really, it's not the one that's really valuable is the one that's even older, but I don't have that one. I have the one that's worth good. It's worth like 100, but I mean, there's one I think that's worth 150 or 200, but that's the first Castle Advent calendar. That's older. That's so.
Well, I hate to say this, Reed, but at one point I offered you $200 for the one you've got.
Yes, but there's also a story behind that for me.
I know. And wouldn't it be better if we could continue the story cross-continent? Because that really then makes it a story, see? Hinkle, I need you. Where are you? Come on.
You.
No, like I say, if it's destined, it will be in my destiny. If it's not, it's not. I've got a purple shirt. If I can get one for Tommy Lee.
I'll be right back. I get my dad in bed.
You good, Fish?
We'll probably be here. Reed's still building. Reed's still texturing snow.
Yeah.
Left the shovel in the garage, so you can't use that to, texture it.
His name's Mr. Plow, Reed. Have you seen the episode of The Simpsons where Homer buys a snowplow? Mr. Plow. That's Hoosier. It's got the jacket and everything. Yeah, no. I want to get Tommy Lee a shirt, and if I get the Advent calendar, Reed knows that I'll open it. I'm sorry, I can't have something in my Lego room and sit and look at it, as much as it would be cool to look at. Yeah. No. You know what I thought I found the other day, Reed? And I'm going to say this while Hoosier's not here. I thought I found the Lego Castle adapter. The educational.
Oh, yeah. I saw that Whoppy Bricks had a couple of them on the shelves. Yeah, I saw it. I was like, oh, I remember those. I think I remember them, but I mean, it might have been something. I think they came out early enough where I was early enough in my career where if we got a good discount, it was only like every quarter, and so I think it was one of those things where if it was early enough in my career, I wasn't making enough money. Once I went full time with Lego, my pay dropped by good 50%. So didn't really buy a lot of Lego in those early years. At least not a lot of expensive stuff or stuff that was at retail. I would have to buy it on sale. So, or I just made a beeline for the clearance section so much that I kind of forgot about that there was a whole other store there. That's how I missed the Market Street and all that stuff because I always.
MJ, it was on an auction, and it was up to $450. Oh
yeah, I mean, I think the one at Whoppy isn't that. I think it's 100 something. I don't remember. Let me see if I even took a picture of it. Let's see. I did take a lot of pictures at Whoppy because it was pretty.
Yeah, no, I watched him go and buy the 150 grand collection read.
No, but I actually went to the store. That's where a lot of my clear or my white plate bag came from. I went there, saw all the Chima stuff. It was $85. Let's see if this is the same one you're talking about. This one? Is it this one? With the Jester and all that stuff?
It could be that one, but there is another one. I know there's another one as well.
Well, I think this one had. Yeah, this wasn't just Castle. This was fantasy. So it had Witch, it had Western, or something like that. It had a bunch of different stuff. The figures were, I was going to show. So there was lots of good stuff. I mean, he had the Smog set. He had some Chima. Might drive up there. He did have Elsa's Castle for $250. And I was tempted, but kind of waiting to see if someone finds me the one really cheap. Yeah, whatever, Johnny. Yeah.
See, I know I'll probably get hate for this, but I've been looking at some of the smaller Disney castles just for ideas. They're not exactly cheap, but yeah.
Well, I have some of the smaller Frozen castles that I found on sale and stuff. So I mean, I've got stuff. It's just the big one kind of figured it'd be good for Elsa to have something, build it into with the Ice Bears or something.
I was gonna say you'd have to mock it a little bit, Reed.
That or with 2028 being the big collab could be the real reason the Ice Bears are frozen was Elsa just went on a field day and one of the Ice Bears dumped her and just decided to freeze the whole clan. I mean, you never know why she would have done what she did, but
well, swimming for you. I like what MJ says. Only one on Bricklink and it's $2,500. Maybe you need to get back up to Wappy and put on Bricklink.
Yeah, but just like anything else, but you still got to sell it. So let's see here, sets.
I get you.
And I haven't really been super happy with some of the Bricklink stuff I've sold in terms of. So I have one of the community worker sets that goes for like 100, pretty much double what it went for. But let's see here. Oh my God, there's a million in here.
You can put that. Is it the 2023 Lego City Hospital, the red and white one? You can put that with the Advent as well, Reed. And my Lord.
No, if I have the hospital, I'm building it for me because I might still do a city. No, I have the Lego. Oh no, I don't have the Lego system. I have the Duplo, like the Duplo plates, like the 8x16s. I have a bunch of those packs. They went on super cheap sale at the store one time, and I bought a bunch of them. Fairy Tale and Historic minifig. That's the one I saw. No, there's more than 14, or there's more than one. This one's like 75 or 100. So, is the one he's talking about that there's one. There's an old community set from 91. There's one.
All the goodies, all the
Which
goodies.
one he's talking about? But
Yeah, no, I don't know if you had it at all, Reed, but I remember the reason I was.
Well, you know what he's talking about? The one he's talking about is the one from 1997. No, this is the one I'm talking about. Is a few spots higher than that one from 2011. Yeah, the 97 kit. Yeah, I mean, because it's a minifigure pack. Most people probably would have opened it. I mean, that's the thing is, when I was a kid, I opened everything. So to me, it's one of those things where all these people who
We weren't
made this
told
stuff
not
must have
to,
been all.
Reed. Nobody told us not to.
Huh?
Our parents weren't educated. They didn't realise these toys were going to be worth a small fortune.
Well, somebody obviously did keep them sealed. You know, there's a lot of people in Europe that did, but it might have been adults then, or you know, or you know, they bought a bunch, just like I bought sets hoping to do something, and then you don't do it. You just, you know, something happens. You know, the person you're going to build it with decides, you know, nah, I don't want to do that anymore, and then you just, you know, they just sit and they collect dust. I mean, that's what mine are. I was going to do a city. Might still do a city, but I need a better setup than what I got in storage because my build table, I've got, my projects are always so big. I don't have a set spot for a city.
Well, you do know when it gets warmer, we need to do live from the storage when it gets warmer. You know what I was going to say about the adapter? When I was in high school, we had the RM Nimbus computers, Reed, in the DT department. And all I remember is these RM Nimbuses had a box next to them, and it just had like female connectors for a male connector to go into. And what you would do is you'd put the male connector in, then it would connect to the Technic, and you would press buttons on the computer and it would activate the motor, and the wheel would turn and the chain would pull and everything would go up and down. So to me, Dapter is iconic because it's the first time I ever saw Lego interact with a computer.
Well, actually, there were some guys at Chicago last year or the year before, I think, that had a big display where they were showing computers and Lego doing stuff together type kind of thing. I'm trying to remember. It was pretty interesting, but yeah, there's, you know.
I mean, again, you know, I wasn't a genius kid, but like I'd imagine now you could build a robotic arm and get it to swivel and things like that with basic code. You know what I mean? Like real basic code.
Yeah.
You know, give you a thumbs up. It's not going to be hard. But yeah, for me, it amazed me that you could put a kid's toy, connect it to a computer and do all these crazy things with it. I'll have to look up the Nimbus because it's an iconic computer. So
we'll probably go 3 hours tonight, gentlemen, and then end it. Take a break from all this snoo I'm doing here. See how much I can get done here in the next 3 minutes here. Might just put some singles out just to kind of get some stuff done here, but this is going to be. The goal, too, is to rebuild the castle for the corner so that I don't have it attached to the plates, kind of like Cope Castle, so it actually can drop into place and take up less boxes, more compact. Let's see here. I'm going to do this handful, then I'm done. Let's see here. Let's see here. This bag had what? Oh no, really? Well, that bag is definitely
Reed, I've got a question for you, and it's a good one.
Yeah.
Do you think with how cold it is outside, that's why Mama Castle hasn't been down with ice cream?
No, she came down. She came down early in the stream, and I kind of was like, I'm like, you're live, Mom. You know, you're live, and I kind of was pointing at her here, you know, because she'll come down the stairs now with the camera this way. She can't get away with sneaking down here now. So yeah. So here we go. So I'll have to pull this up a little bit. So this is the so I got everything from this middle section done tonight. So the middle, this one, and then this. And actually this one got ballasted too. So I don't know how I'm gonna do like I said, I'll do the ties on this one here, but I mean this will probably be, and I'm gonna have to I have brown on a lot of my stuff, but the brown I have is that reddish brown and it breaks. So basically it's gonna be something where I'm gonna have to maybe do white, and that's where I was kind of looking. I'm gonna be looking to see. I might have to talk to some of these guys that have been reaching out and just have them keep an eye out for like 1x4 white tiles, and then I'll just have to order a bunch of 1x1s. Or like in that Whoppy, I found the 1x4 with the studs on the side. I might throw some of those in there too, or something. We'll see. But yeah, that's the goal. So it has texture from a distance. That's kind of the goal. As long as it's not too high up on the edge, so the trains hit it and stuff. It'll be good. That's kind of the goal. The goal is to have fun stuff. Oh man. Oh. And that's one section. That's 20 inches by 20 inches square. All I know is when I show that off to somebody in the group, he thought I had like double the space. I'm like, no, that's not what you're thinking. Well, the switch takes up a gray. I understand it takes up a gray, but I didn't do a gray and small. I did 20 by 20, or a 10 inch and a 10 inch and a 10 inch and 10 inch. So I did 20 by 20 square, which made sense because I have lots of the 32 by 32s. I don't have many of the 48s by 48s, and I don't like using them. They're just too big. Might use them for a giant munchkin board if I ever get that going. But we're supposed to also, by the end of the month, have our preliminary space request for Chicago, which is in June, for WISLUG. And I don't think I'm going to have, as of right now, I've got nothing because I'm doing all my stuff other than our collab, which that person's requesting space. All I have is the stuff for LGMS, the train stuff. So I won't even be with the group a lot. I'll be with the train guys this year, which is fine. I know Richard and Tony and Kale. I know those guys, so, I just don't do a lot with them because I don't do a lot of train stuff. So, but we'll see everybody next week. Sorry I didn't do any questions this week, but go back, look and see how many of the questions. I think we've done 6 over the course of the last few weeks. So definitely go back and look, try and answer the questions in the comments on YouTube, try and get some points, remember we've got 8 years coming up in April. So who knows? Some points might go towards some extra slices on the prize wheel. That's what I'm thinking. So everybody have a great night. Have a great weekend. Stay warm, everybody. Stay inside. Build some Lego. Have some fun. If you got my email and stuff, you can always reach out tomorrow if you're up for some remote boggle or something. My Mama Castle might be kind of shocked to see all the people. Be like, whoa, what is all this? But, yep, everybody have a great weekend. Well, let's see what we're going to go out with. We're going to go out with this one. I'll take that off and do this one.